Okay, we are now streaming live, it says.
We are. That's awesome.
Yep.
I'm just
And
gonna pull up
yep,
the
says on
stream.
YouTube that I'm going live.
Gonna pull up the chat.
Oops.
It says we're live now.
Oh, let me get my chat screen up as well. There we go.
Oh yeah, look at that. We're there.
Yeah, got us both, right?
Yep. Hey, your logo's bigger than mine. Just kidding.
Do you know what? I made it bigger. It was a tiny little thing earlier, so I went in and made it bigger. So I'm not having that shit. You could hardly see mine.
Uh,
And I made it black all the way around it as well, but yeah.
oh, looks good. And you
I ought,
kind of
I ought
rounded
to
off
put
the corners too.
I ought to put it in like this, so it actually looks a bit more like my my football, like it normally does. There we go. Actually, there,
Yeah.
that looks a bit better. I like that.
Oh yeah.
Hey, folks, how you doing? Welcome in, welcome aboard.
What's going on, guys? How's it going? Welcome back to another Wednesday.
Yeah,
Was it Wednesday last time we did it?
it's actually a Sunday, I think.
Oh,
Yeah, it was the day after my live feed, I think it was. Yeah, because we were messing around on a Sunday afternoon or Sunday evening.
that's awesome. I think Wednesdays are pretty good though.
I think so. Like I said, we don't have to go crazy. We don't have to have hours and hours of it, because every live feed I do is like 3.5 hours.
Yeah, you do long live feeds,
I
but
don't know how I keep talking, and I've got to shut it off afterwards. I've got to be like, well, I've got to go in a second, and
then you talk on for like another half hour.
yeah, like I do in my videos, my 5-minute mixes, and they go on for 10.
Yeah, that's. I'm like, the 5 minute mix.
There was one, it was exactly 10 minutes to the second, and it said 5-minute mix up on the thing. I was like, oh shit. Hey, Giant. Hey, Giant, Josh, Matt, Liam, Chris, Penn, and Callie. How you doing?
Yeah, what's going on, guys? Liam, Chris, Pennicali, everything he just said. I mean, I don't want to repeat it.
There,
Sound kind of
got
annoying.
some vape going. We'll wait for a few people to come in. We've got, looks like 20.
Yeah, we're just
Slush,
here to have a good time, chill, hang out, sesh, maybe do some mixing.
slushy vapes. I've never seen slushy vapes in here before, I don't think. How you doing?
I have seen Slushy Vapes recently. He did definitely comment on one of my videos the other day.
Okay.
Do you recognize the name?
And Jason Frost, how you doing?
It's
And
really cool how you see a lot of the same people around.
yep, it's cool.
Yeah.
I think that, like I said, everyone's into the same sort of thing, so they all get around. You know what? I don't know a lot of the other channels, to tell you the truth. I know yourself, DIY or Die, Steam Room, Fresh 03, and Zesty Vapes. That's about it. I don't watch anything else. And it's
Yeah.
very rare I go to. Well, I do go to them, but I don't go to them a lot. You know, I don't know why. I hope to get the latest news off of them and stuff. But
I go around to a lot of them. I like to see what they're doing, what they're up to. I mean, a lot of them have like their own little click thing, with the exception of Zesty. Zesty is just an all around cool dude. But funny story though, I'll tell you. And I didn't think this would happen to me, me not being that big at all. But I just had my first person bootleg one of my videos, and I'm just like, I constantly just check what's new with the DIY on YouTube because I'm like, oh, hey, what are people coming out with? What are people doing? So I always search DIY, put the filter on for like the past week, see what's going on. And all of a sudden, I see somebody's video without my thumbnail, of course, but it was me, and I'm just like, what the heck is this? I'm like, someone just stole my video.
oh
So,
shit, that sucks.
no, well, I did the whole YouTube thing because if anybody's here and you're listening, it's not okay to repost other people's videos. We work hard on them, and it's pretty much, it's like you wouldn't steal another mixer's recipe and take credit for it. You wouldn't steal another YouTuber's video and try pretty much take credit for it. That's just not what you do, and that's kind of what happened to me. So I did the whole YouTube thing, so it should be fine. I'm just waiting to hear back, but it's just so strange. You're like looking for videos and you find somebody stealing your stuff.
Right. I keep getting these Russian guys post on mine and says, got the Russian version of your video over here. So there's me thinking it's my video but translated, and I go over there, it's just some Russian channel. I don't know if it's a vape channel or what. I normally just click it as spam and be on with it.
Yeah, I think the weirdest thing about the one that did it to me, it was like it wasn't even like an American channel. It was like a Indian cooking channel, but it had nothing to do with e-liquid. But it
Maybe
talked
that's
about e-liquid. I'm just like, what?
maybe they're saying your cheesecake tastes like curry.
Screw you, man.
Oh dear, I like to laugh at my own jokes, by the way.
And I bet your cheesecake probably tastes like fish and chips.
It does actually, piss and chips.
By the way, they're French fries.
Yeah, freedom fries, aren't they? That's what they called them for a long time.
Oh, I never called them that.
Yeah,
Thought that was so stupid.
that was when I first moved over here.
That was, you know what it was? That was like back when 9/11 just happened, and the French weren't helping us, so we were pissed off at the French. So instead of calling French fries, we're like, we're gonna call them freedom fries from now on, America. You
Right.
know?
And do you know what? Let's just take a minute here. The terrorist attack in London. I haven't read all the news. I was out in the middle of the country all day, and come back and kind of seen what it was about and spoke to my wife about it. But there was a nasty attack in London. Uh, like I said, I haven't looked at the news. I know I've looked at some posts and stuff like that, and I can kind of see what it was all about. But it was nasty.
That sucks. I kind of just heard something about it. I didn't actually know it was a terrorist attack. I mean, I should have put two and two together. But again, the source I found out on was on the Philip DeFranco show. So I mean, that's not really a news site, but you did mention it really quick, and that's very, very unfortunate, man.
It is. That sucks. Yes.
I, the one thing I hope Donald Trump does do is finally stop all the bureaucracy and handle this whole Middle Eastern problems that we're having. I
Slushy
mean,
said
we gotta do something.
five people died and a dozen injured. Yeah,
Yeah.
that just sucks.
Well, prayers go out to the families, man. I really hope nobody's family got hurt. I mean, well, somebody's family got hurt, but
Right, right. Damn, that's for once in my life I'm actually lost for words for a bit. I just yeah, that's just
Yeah, I know, because like when you think about it, you like want to give them respect and everything. You don't want to like. It's hard to segue from that because it's just like shit, man. It's the reality of the world we live in now.
right.
You know?
Oh, well, what you vaping, John?
Oh, I am vaping. Shit, what am I vaping? I am vaping strawberry airhead recipe, and I am vaping variation of one of my strawberry cheesecakes. Like literally, like I'll mix like at least 5 mixes a day, and usually one of those mixes is a different variation of cheesecake because I just love
Right,
them so much.
right. I'm on version 5 of my ultimate cheesecake, so I'm still. I've took the video down, like I said, and I'm working on it, but I want to get it perfect and not try and better it, so to speak. I'm just trying to iron it out a little. Actually, someone said they're enjoying your all-day vape, the one with the strawberry and dragon fruit. That's what I've got in here right now. I've been on it the last couple of days.
But that's the cool thing about cheesecake, though. Like you can do so much stuff with it. There's like so many tools to make great cheesecakes where you can have two cheesecakes that are not even the same. Like there's so many possibilities. Like it's endless, endless.
I'm always buying cheesecake flavors. I just had vape mail the other day, and I got a Flavor West cheesecake, and that actually has got a little bit of the tartness like cheesecake has.
I made it a point to buy like 4 ounce, at least 4 ounce flavors of all the cheesecakes, with the exception of Flavora because I only can get them in 15, and they're way too expensive.
Right.
But I'm making an issue to buy like real big thing of cheesecakes because, as I said, I'm constantly messing around with them, adding multiple cheesecakes, adding just one, adding other ingredients. Just so fun.
So there was something I was going to say. Shit, and it's gone. Oh, the Flavora cheesecake. Did you say you've got that one, or you've got it in a small bottle?
I got Flavora cheesecake and I've got berry cheesecake. They have two of them.
Okay, I got their cheesecake, and I think I mixed one with it, and it's steeping right now, so I'm not quite sure.
It's getting to a point where I haven't even got to them yet. Like I have so many flavors I want to mix with, but I haven't even got to them yet.
Right, I've got
Especially the newer ones, like Flavor, especially because before I would never, buy them because they're so expensive, but I got them on sale. So.
right. Yeah, that's so I bought the lemon one, which is normally like 12, $13. And you know what? It is very nice. It's a really good lemon. It's kind of worth it.
I was considering lemon, but then I'm like, I got so many lemons in so many other places. Like, I want to get something that would stick out. But I mean, literally, when I bought off that sale, I literally bought like, I must have bought like half of their collection, 30% off. I mean, I'm like, I gotta take advantage of this.
Yeah, yeah. I couldn't at the time. It was just one of those times where I was like, shit, I just bought a bunch of stuff, and I was like, I can't warrant anymore because otherwise I'm going to get kicked out.
Oh, I know that feeling. Yeah,
So yeah, I went easy on it.
like I, I just got a huge vape mail, and that was one of the things I was contradicting myself what I should do because I literally just got a vape mail with like 60 different new flavors, and I'm like, that's going to be a long video. So I haven't made a video about it because I'm undecided. But at the same time, yesterday, even right after I just got it, I'm like, oh, I want to place the order for this. I forgot this. I forgot that. I'm like, dude, I probably shouldn't, and I can't get myself to make another order.
Right.
But it's so bad, man. It's really so bad. Like you want to get all these flavors. It's like an addiction in itself.
Yeah, actually, Taxzilla just said he's got the Liquid Bar and Strawberry Cheesecake coming, the Tastemaker one after he's seen our videos.
Oh man,
Do you
you're
know
gonna
what?
love it.
I'm gonna be right back, John. Let me go get mine because I tried it after about a week, but now it's been 3 or 4 weeks. I want to see what it's like.
Oh, it's gonna be great, man. Guaranteed. So what's going on, Simon, David, Tagzilla 2? I don't recognize you, but you're probably around a lot.
Oh wow,
Josh.
it's clear, absolutely clear.
Yeah, that's the one weird thing about it. It doesn't have much color to it. It really doesn't. Now, did you just do the single flavor, or did you add anything to it?
Just a single flavor, just on its own.
Oh
I,
man, like if you incorporate that into cheesecake vapes, like adding more like TFA cheesecake and some other flavors, oh man, they complement each other very nice.
right, this one's nick free as well, so I won't kind of get a decent throat hit off of it, but it certainly smells very good.
Another thing with that flavor is a lot of people who have done flavor notes on that flavor um, commented how it tastes a lot like a strawberry shortcake. So that made me get Flavor West strawberry shortcake, and I wanted to kind of compare them to and see if they're like anything
I
alike.
I have that one as well, Flavor West Strawberry Shortcake, and I keep forgetting I've got it.
Yeah, I literally just got it in that bait mail, and even if it doesn't taste anything like it, I'm pretty sure I could use it in like a cheesecake recipe. It's like one of those types of flavors. You try to grab it. Strawberry.
Simon said needing to do the updated Dropbox site. Yeah, I finally done it, Simon. I put some more in there. I've still got more to do. I know there's a bunch missing from videos. I'll have to maybe this weekend if I get some downtime. I'm gonna go back through my videos and have a look, and then pull the recipes up off my phone, screenshot them, and put them in there because I think there's more to go. This is pretty good. This
Yeah,
is
the awesome moment when you thought you bought a small bottle and then you realized you bought the bigger bottle.
there you go.
It's freaking
Yeah,
awesome.
the cheesecake's very good. It needs a little. I think it needs a bit of sweetener, a bit of the
Oh yeah,
ethyl mortal or something like that. Because I'm not a big sweetener fan, but I do like ethyl mortal in my juices just to kind of sweeten a little bit. But I've just it's for you, John.
hold on 1 second.
All right, it's me calling him, so he'd shut the fuck up. And he heard that as well. I'm sure he must have his earphones on. You'll enjoy the DIY tuna, man.
Yeah, it was just a friend. I'm gonna tell him I'm on live stream.
Right.
Oh no, he broke his vape. Yeah, I just hooked my friend up with the vape and everything, and
Oh dear.
Yeah, he was doing the single leg things, and I'm like, dude, you should have asked me. I could give you plenty of juice and a vape. It's way better than that. No, I think he said he broke it.
You know,
An idiot.
it's a little sweeter than I thought it was. Actually, there is a bit of a sweet aftertaste.
Me, you know me. I'm the exact opposite when it comes to sweetener. I love sweetener, so I'm used to it with sweetener. But it's good. I
Uh,
flavor tested it without it too, and it tastes really good.
Chris B says, "What can I sub for waffle?" Do you know what? I have waffle and pancake and stuff like that. Pancake's very close to it, but for some reason I don't get on with either of them. I just bought TFA's pancake and not really used it yet. I need to try that one. But yeah, if you've got pancake, that's probably going to be the.
And Chris B, are you talking about my recipe, that Jam Monster remix clone? Because if you're talking about that recipe, subbing for waffle, you can't. I haven't found anything that works good as waffle. Like it's different. It just kind of gives it that bread toast note that I couldn't get with any other flavor I've tried so far. So I mean, if you figure out something, definitely let me know. But so far, Flavor West waffle has been my go-to for that.
M. Harper, you said you like cotton candy as a sweetener. It seems to do better than EM. Well, cotton candy is EM.
Yeah.
But it's just it's got. I prefer cotton candy as well.
Well,
Um,
cotton candy does have more compounds in it than just EM, but maybe it's the extra little bit that's in there that's making you think it's better.
yeah,
Maybe.
I love the flavour of it. I like to mix apple, like about 6% green apple and about 3% cotton candy, but you have to vape it within 3 days, as otherwise the cotton candy starts to do its thing after it steeps and it goes sickly sweet. So you have to shake and vape it, but man, does it ever taste good. Uh, but yeah, I like to use cotton candy more. I prefer it to uh, ethyl modal, but there's sometimes you're making something and you don't want the cotton candy taste in there. That's when I use just EM. Alex, good. How you doing? David Leone. I didn't say hi when you come in. Sorry, we're busy chatting, but about that earlier, I appreciate it, buddy. Um, very much appreciated.
Yeah, David Leone. I prefer definitely toasted marshmallow and circus cotton candy. I saw that one. I wanted to try it. I haven't tried that one yet. It looks really intriguing, especially if it actually tastes like real cotton candy. I
That
mean, because the ethyl maltol one, like the regular cotton candy, to me, it just pretty much tastes like ethyl maltol. It doesn't really do too cotton candy too well.
I thought they were two of the same thing. I know there is circus cotton candy, but I thought the circus was kind of like in brackets or something. You know, like they do with some of this, and it's not actually written on it. I don't know. I get confused
Well,
with it
I haven't
sometimes.
tried it yet, so I can't really say. But I was under the assumption that circus cotton candy was actually aimed to be a more authentic cotton candy than cotton candy.
Okay, well that's something I need to go for. If it's not got as much ethyl model in it, then I would
Well,
definitely
I don't know
appreciate that
about the
more.
content of it, but
Right.
as long as it tastes better, like I don't know, something to me, something gets lost when you use it. It doesn't taste like cotton candy
Oh,
enough.
you. Hey, John Miller. Big shout out to John. Thank you, sir. He's put up £2 English. Uh,
Oh,
David Leone wanted to know if he earned his rent yet. Definitely. Where are you? There. You have now, David. David is now a moderator.
yeah. Next week I'll give you a wrench too. I need to start wrenching people if we're gonna have live streams on my show too.
I don't even think about it sometimes. One thing we've never had a troll come through here, except the night where everything got messed up and we had to go over to Twitch, and then we had a troll come in there, and I had to I put them in timeout, and then they come back in there again. I forgot they were in timeout. That timeout disappeared.
Oh, that's lucky.
West Coast Hops. Hello, Chris. I have a TFE 12 RDA going. When I get that in, I'll send you this coil one plus some more coils. I have a TFV 12 RDA going. When I get that in, I'll send you this coil one. I've kind of lost what you mean there. I know it's Jesse, isn't it? But I always get you mixed up. When I see West Coast, I think you're somebody else, but I know it's Jesse.
Hey, David, you can't abuse your powers if you see Katie Fruit Loop in here. You can temporarily ban her if you like.
Oh, Katie? Yeah, just ban her.
Yeah, ban her. Try to use her wrench, see if you can get her back for me.
I can't wait to abuse my powers.
Mhm.
if in a minute it's just a bunch of blue David Leone's coming down, he's just banned everybody.
I'm
and
the king of the chat.
and you can see what I got on here, Jesse. Twisted Messes with a fused Clapton in it. It was West Coast that sent me this. So I appreciate it. I've been on it all day, knocking the shit out of it.
How is that thing? How's the flavor on it?
Really, really good. I haven't got another. Well, I've got one of my RDAs on a mod over here, but I haven't used it in about a week. But this one, I keep going back to it. Really good.
It's the weirdest thing. Like I never thought I would get to this point, but for the first time, like I'm kind of satisfied with my RDAs, and I haven't really found one that really has caught my eye enough to want to buy it. Like between the Troll version 2 and the Goon, I mean, they work fantastic.
Yeah, everyone keeps saying about the Goon. Maybe I need to have a look at that thing.
It's expensive though, unless you get a clone. Seriously though, I mean, the Goon version. I mean, the Goon and the Troll version 2, like flavor wise, they're very comparable. So like, honestly, I don't think it's worth the extra money. I mean, it does have better craftsmanship, but if that doesn't bug you, then I mean, save the extra money. You still get the same flavor.
Let's have a look. All right, Dale said I've been vaping on DIY Vapors all day vape and just got the flavors for Jam Monster or Monster Jam he's put, but I guess that's Jam Monster. I'm gonna have to try that thing. I
Yeah,
haven't tried it yet.
try it out. It's pretty good. I mean, I always hate to say I'm finished with anything, but I really like the results from that one. I really do. But you know, I'm always fiddling with shit.
Chris B said you need juicy lemon. No, Chris, I think you sent me enough of that. I really appreciate it though. I love that shit. It's really nice.
Speaking of that, I finally got my juicy lemon. I kept forgetting every single freaking order, just like you, Chris, or you couldn't get it.
Yeah.
I couldn't get it for the longest time, then I forgot the last time, and I finally got my hands on it.
If not, you can just put an order into me. I'm like a supplier now. Chris has got me well sorted out.
It smells very similar to lemon Sicily, though. I haven't mixed it, though.
Oh, and John Miller said, laugh out loud, no, 2 Scottish pounds. I'm sorry, I thought they were English. They're Scottish pounds.
So do they come with kilts?
Yeah, but they got nothing on underneath.
Oh, man. I bet those people know how to party.
What's that Josh put up there at DIY Vapor? It is the real taste. Now, what were we talking about there, Josh? Sorry, I've lost my train of thought. I'm going back up for the... we were probably talking about something.
Hey,
the candy. The circus cotton candy.
Penicali, I got the Goon. I didn't notice if it came with the skunk pen, but now that you mention it, it might have. But I know mine's authentic, or at least I paid the authentic price. But I got it from a vape shop. I just don't remember if it came with that squonker pen. I've never used this squonker before, so. I don't know. Have you used one?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
No, I haven't. Nope.
I always wondered how good it would be, because, like, I always want to, like, use RDTAs, because I like the concept. It has the tank, but you get RDA flavor. But, you know, I hate the freaking tip game, and, like, I've gotten it wicked right perfectly, like, once where I didn't have to, like, tip it, and then ever since then, it's just never been able to hit it spot on again. It's this one right here, the Limitless.
Oh, which one is that?
Yeah. One of the Limitless RDTAs.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's what it's called, Limitless RDTA, yeah.
All right, Graham
I think I have
says...
2 of them.
Graham says he's got the goon, and he says it's bloody brilliant.
Yeah, I agree. I love it. But see, the thing is I got the goon after I got the troll, and I got the goon because everybody was like, "Oh, the goon, the flavor, the flavor, the flavor," and the flavor is excellent. I'm not saying it's not excellent, but a $20 RDA versus like a 80 up to $80 RDA because I bought it in a vape shop, mind you, and you get pretty much the same flavor. I don't know. I mean,
Oh,
I think it's made in America, so there's that. But
there's something else as well. Just before we went live, I said, look at the difference between John and mine's camera. Look at the shit in the background on my camera. There's John. He's got this nice, nice just two-tone background behind him, and I have got an absolute fucking mess. Although I can blame it on gaming and virtual reality. That's what all the wires and stands are for. But that's what I'm blaming it on. That's what my mess is. Paddy Rums said, "Do you guys rate the TFE 12?" Well, I don't have one, but
I
John
have
does.
one. I have one, and I made a review of it on my channel. You should watch it anyways, but I'll tell you what I think now. Basically, if you have a TFE8, really the difference between them is not that big. Um, and you probably can get a TFE8 for cheaper now. So I would say that. Plus, you got to think about the power consumption of the TFE8 versus the TFE12. TFE12 requires more power consumptions. The coils are probably going to be more expensive. So you're just going to waste all your battery. You're not really going to get that much bigger flavors. And I mean, you might get slightly bigger clouds, but it's really not noticeable because at the point of the TFE8, you're already like doing your lung capacity anyways because it depends on how much your lungs can take in and vapor and exhale. So I mean, really, it's just it's just who has the bigger balls. That's pretty much what the TFE12 is. Is it necessary? Kind of like this mod, the RX 300. No one needs a four battery freaking mod that's this huge, but people get it because it's just like, yo, that's a huge, awesome mod. Like a freaking muscle car versus a Japanese car. You know what I mean? Balls to the wall. That's how I look at it. Not necessary. It is good though. It's good on flavor. It's a good tank. But if you have the TFE8, you probably should just not bother. But if you're enthusiasts like us, then you'll probably buy it anyways. So
Uh,
there's that.
Chris B asked me real quick. Really smell juicy lemon. What's it remind you of? If you really want to know, and Chris, I know you're not English, but for you English folks, it reminds me of fairy washing up liquid. That's when I first smell it. It has got a beautiful lemon smell, but it reminds me of like a washing up liquid when I first smell it. There's just something about it. I noticed there's one for you there, JFM. Just above that, what I read, something about you ordered both the 25 and the 20 mil trolls.
Did I? I only have the shit. I don't even know what size that is. I think I just have the 25. Is it 25 or 22? I don't know. I have the smaller one. I don't have the bigger one, and I love the smaller one. I
Yeah,
do have the bigger version of the what do you call it? The Freak Show, but I don't like it because of the bottom airflow and it always leaks. But I mean, that's probably the biggest diameter RDA I have, and really, it's not that much bigger than the Troll. I really love the Troll.
so just remember that, folks. John's just got a little one. Sorry, John. I can't help it.
Wow.
That's the maturity of me coming out right there. Okay, West Coast. Jesse, he said he's got. Oh, you've got the TFV 12 coming. That is the rebuildable type, and when you get it, you're going to send me the coiled one. Well, I appreciate that, buddy, because I know what I'll do as soon as I get that. I will order the RBA for it. Yeah, definitely. I was looking at one the other day, and I almost pressed buy, but it didn't look legitimate to me. This was about a week or so ago, and there was two of them from Japan or China, and then there was one in the US. He had three of them. He'd sold two, and he had one left, but it just something didn't look right about it, so I didn't buy it. That was the rebuild ones. So hell yeah, I'll be looking forward to that, man.
On a separate note, Chris, um, Your lavalier mic that you use, I know this has nothing to do with anything, but that
Yep.
lavalier mic you use, is that a Sony?
Yes, it is. Yes.
It does. I think we got the same one because I wanted to try to like have more hands-free thing.
Yes, that's the one. Yep, exactly the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, really good. It's got really good ratings. I looked around for a while and just kept on, going through YouTube videos and all that stuff, and then I ended up on that one because of the ratings on it.
Yeah, I want to try it because the one I had, I bought like a really cheap one once off Amazon. I think it cost like $6, and I'm like, I got to get something better because it always crackled and always had a problem. And I finally got that one. I paid $20 at a Best Buy store, which I could probably have gotten it cheaper online. But I'm
Right.
like, you know what? It's pretty good. It's pretty good. And the first time I tried to use it, I freaking like rustled around too much, and the audio got all messed up. But I figured out how to use it now. It's just really sensitive.
Oh, and this is what I'm just about to start vaping.
Lunch, bitch.
It looks back to front to me for some reason. I guess that's just the way it is. Did it read right to you?
Yeah.
Okay. On my side, it's got me back to front. Oh, Chris B said it reminds you that juicy lemon reminds you of artificial lemon in a bottle, the kind you use for cooking. Do you know what? Yeah, it does. But for some reason, there's something about it. As soon as I smelled it, I was like, wow, that smells like that washing up liquid. Thank God it doesn't taste like it. It tastes great. It's definitely lemon Sicily was my favourite lemon, but this juicy lemon is definitely better in my view.
Well, you're lunch, bitch. I'll raise you some lemon twat.
Lemon twat. There you go.
Yeah.
Uh, Giant tuna. I've seen you have the alien in some of your vids. Have you tried the G-Priv? No, I haven't. Um, my nephew works in a vape shop in England, and he has one. He said it's very good. But no, the only reason I bought the alien, I went to work one day and forgot to take fresh batteries with me. So I thought, shit, let's go down to the vape store and see if they've got some that are fully charged, and I'll buy them. Well, while I was in there, I seen the alien mod, and I was like, oh, get down. I keep looking at that thing, and I ended up buying it on impulse. So and it, it was the whole kit that came with the baby beast and that on it. But it is a really good mod, except for people say about the paint. It is starting to come off, but only on. Actually, I said only on the trigger. It's starting to come off on that side now as well. But they said the paint was bad, and it's starting to come off of everywhere now. But I don't care. I'm not in it for a fashion shoot. John's setting fire to himself.
Yeah. No, I'm trying to clear this RDA I was doing for flavor testing, so I want
All
to
right.
drip on it.
Let's have a look.
We got
Blaze.
one that asked us what our favorite recipes are. Or like our best recipe.
Oh God, that's a good one. Do you know what? I got asked that I think the other day on the live feed. For me, it's obviously got to be my all-day vape. I mean, it's right next to me right here, and it's the only juice I have ever made in this size. So it's got to be that one. And I've been on it for 2 years. If I had to pick one besides that, I think this lunch bitch is actually pretty good. I've been all day vaping that. But there's so many different ones. The new finite I've got is really nice. But I think if I was to have a backup one, I'd probably go with lunch bitch, the lemon tart.
Yeah, kind of like what Chris was saying. It's really hard to say which one's like my best recipe. Kind of probably like the same with him. Like because my recipes, I have so many that I really love, and that I'm always constantly transforming it. Like when you mix and you mix a lot, you like never have a chance to like vape what you want. You're kind of vaping the newest thing you're working on. And me, I have quite a few great ones. Some I haven't released. My favorite one would probably be yeah. There you go.
That's the ones after the taste test with nicking that I said I'd keep and vape.
Yeah, so my favorite one would probably be my mixed berry cereal one. I haven't released the one I'm talking about, but I have like, I literally probably have over 20 different variations, but there's like three of them that are like my favorite, and one that's even like better. It's just like you vape it and you're just like, oh, it's so good. Like I haven't released that one yet because, you know, it's my little hidden treasure.
Blaze said, got Liquid Barnes, Baker's Touch, and Rainbow Sherbet. I'm holding you responsible if I don't like them. Well, you can hold me responsible for Baker's Touch, but I didn't get the Rainbow Sherbet, so that's all you. But the Baker's Touch, I actually have it right here. It is very, very good. Not something I thought I would have liked, but it is excellent. It's probably my favourite out of all of them. And then Chris B said, I'm on version 57 of the Rio I sent you. Do you know what? Let me get them out because I said I was going to wait for them to steep. And they've steeped. I've got them right here.
Hey, Chris.
Version 1 and 3. Yeah.
Have you made a blueberry cheesecake before?
No. Well, do you know what? I'd be lying if I said no. I have just made a blueberry all-day vape, and...
Well, let's ask this. Have you ever made a good blueberry cheesecake?
Obviously not, because I don't remember it.
Yeah.
But
I didn't think it was such a big deal until, like, I quickly mentioned it in one of my videos. I'm like, next I'm going to blueberries. And I think I'm going to start off by a blueberry cheesecake. And then, so I started working on it, and a subscriber said in the comments of that video, he's like, oh, man, let me know if you get a good blueberry cheesecake, because it's really hard to make a good blueberry cheesecake. I'm like, no, it's not, being arrogant. And then so I go to mix it, and I've done like 3 of them so far, and like so far, I haven't nailed it yet. It's a lot harder than you think. I don't know if it's the aromas that are in them or how the blueberry is interacting with the cheesecake, but it hasn't been good so far. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, it must be something like that. I'll give it a go as well. Let's see if we can come up with something.
Yeah, I mean, because it sounds like an awesome mix. It's just some reason it hasn't panned out yet. But I mean, I haven't really gone full throttle into it. I've only made 3 different variations, and I literally, by the time you guys see some of my tried and tested mixes, they've probably gone through like a lot of different variations before it got out.
Right. Did you actually answer which your favorite mix was, John?
Yeah, it's one. I did. If I had to choose one, I have a lot of favorites, but if I had to choose one, it's probably one of my berry cereal mixes.
Okay. Someone said, let's have a look. Graham said you can buy sleeves and wraps for the Alien. Yeah, I've seen them. I've seen someone actually recently bought the Alien and bought the wrap with it at the same time, which was probably a great idea. But yeah, I've seen they're out there. Soon I won't have nothing to stick the wrap to, so I'll probably have to get a sleeve.
I think I got another winner here.
What have you got?
I'm kind of like testing out things while we're talking, but I was working on a raspberry cheesecake too, and it actually came out really good. Of course, you're gonna probably be able to guess what kind of raspberry I used in it.
Sweet raspberry.
Hell yeah, man! It's like one of the best raspberries.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you didn't, then I was gonna actually cut you off from the feed.
I actually used another raspberry too, though, because one raspberry is just never enough for me.
Right.
I like to stack my flavors, and I used, and I haven't got much use out of it, but I used it in here. I used Flavor Art raspberry.
I don't know if I have that.
It's pretty good. Flavor Art does really, really well with fruits. I've noticed they do really well.
What I love about Flavor Art is the weird shit they put out.
Yeah, that too. Oh,
they put
crying out loud.
Go get them, John. Well, actually, what I'm doing right now, I am re-wicking the Twisted Messes RDA, and I'm actually going to try this Taste of Rio. I'm going to give you fresh cotton on it, and we'll see what she's like. Let's get some stuff to pull this out. Actually, these wicks have had a good hammer in the last couple of days, so they are due to come out. Okay.
Sorry for the interruption.
That's all right.
Yeah, no, my fiance is staying at work later to grab some more hours, and I was supposed to call and let her know that I needed her to do that so I could live stream.
Right.
You know, us being guys, we don't pay attention to those things.
Well, I am re-wicking right now.
Man, that's the worst thing about like making like when you have to do videos of stuff you have to test. Like I bet a lot of people when they make like comments on videos, especially the mean people, not all you cool people, but the mean people, like when they make comments, oh, you didn't do this right, you didn't do that right. I don't think they really understand how much goes into like making a video. Like if you're trying like say 5 different flavors, and this is just one aspect of video making. But if you're doing vaping videos and you're flavor testing like 5 different flavors, I mean, you don't have to go this far, but some people do. You have to like take apart 5 RDAs, clean them. If you want to do it actually even, you put all the same coils in. You have to wick them all, and it's just tedious stuff. But I don't think a lot of people realize.
Blaze just said for me to get some cotton bacon. It's so much better than organic cotton. I've been on organic cotton now for so long, I'd never changed. The Japanese cotton pisses me off because I don't know why it's square. It just doesn't make no sense. But
Speaking of that, Chris, because of you and your video, I actually at once that day I saw that video. I think it was you wicking the RBA from CFE8.
yeah,
I went out and I purchased. I went to CVS and purchased organic cotton because I'm like, if I could save a shitload of money, I'm
yeah.
gonna do it. But I still haven't freaking used it. I still buy the other
I
shit.
I love the stuff. Although everyone swears by cotton bacon, but
That's what I
uh,
use.
yeah, if it ain't broke, I ain't gonna fix it. But that damn Japanese cotton, I got bits here that you get free with different stuff, and it's just like I just got the shit laying around. I don't ever use it.
Something puts me off about that cotton. I don't know what it is. Japanese cotton.
I don't know. It's just the damn shape of it. It's a pain in the ass when you put it in there. It's just a pain in the ass to do anything with it.
I agree.
Especially like when you're doing an RBA, and you need to have that cotton nicely fluffed up on the ends, and it needs to be just right with all the fibers open and everything else. I can't do it with that Japanese cotton. I just can't get it. I can't get it right with that thing, with that stuff.
Yeah.
But I guess it's each to their own. I'm kind of set in my ways with the cotton now.
Yeah, I still got to practice more of my wicking game. I mean, it can't be like people wouldn't buy so many RDTAs if you have to freaking tip them all the time, or maybe they do. But like my thought, how an RDTA should work is you wick it and you don't have to tip it. Should work like a tank, right?
Yeah,
Like why the hell every time I do it and I've wicked it with little cotton, I've wicked it with a lot of cotton, I've even tried to wick it just right. I've even fluffed the fibers and done all that. And only once. And it was like when I first got it perfectly. Maybe it's because I'm not using space coils like the ones it came with. Maybe that's it. I don't know. But I really want to get it right because I'd rather freaking go around like this instead of using a TFE8 because the flavor's better.
right. Someone said there, do you know of any nice fruity menthol recipes? Giant Tuna, go to any one of my videos, and in the description underneath, there will be a link to Dropbox. Go into the premium Dropbox folder and look for menthol berry. It's my favourite menthol fruit. See if you like that.
Ooh, I just got a flavor in that I wasn't expecting it. Oh, you know what I think it was? I think it was Flavor West Grape Ice.
Oh,
But
that sounds good.
but when I got it, I thought it was like grape ice cream, maybe like a grape sherbet or something like that, or like an
Right.
Italian ice. But like when I tasted it a little bit, actually I think it has like that cool blast or something in it because like it
Aha.
like cools down your whole mouth. It's fantastic. I want to mix that up. You know what? I think that's what I'm gonna mix up. Huh. Where is it? I literally had to rearrange all my shelves. There's 60 flavors, man. It's a lot.
Uh, Graham says he's heard good things about Texas cotton. Does anyone use it, and is it as good as they say? I've not even heard of it.
The only person I've heard of saying it's really good was from what's his name? Was it Hick Vapes or uh, Hippie Vapes? There we go. It was Hippie Vape. She was talking about how this Texas toaster, Texas cotton, or whatever, is really good. I've never used it, but ever since he made that video, I hear people keep talking about it.
Right. Let's have a look. Is your mental berry a salve? An SAV salve? Question mark. Is GNA be the next I try? It's gonna be the next I try. Okay, I think Paddy. I'm not quite sure what you're asking there, but it sounds like you're going to try that one next. And you say the cotton bacon is better tasting. Well, try it. I mean, there's no need, for me to be ignorant about it. Do you know what? I'm here re-wicking this. There's no need to re-wick it. I've got a wickless coil sat over on the other table. I can try whatever I like from it. Give me Alright, give me a second. Let me get the wickless.
Yeah, I got the Grape ice here. Let's try it out again. Pretty sure it's going to cool down my whole mouth.
Yeah, Mike M. Harper. Coolada is not a menthol. It just adds a coolness. It does just add coolness, but I find it's got something in it. There is a touch of something that just reminds me of menthol.
Yeah, I think that whatever that is, it's in here. It kind of has that Coolada type effect.
Yeah, because if I put it in ice cream to give it the coolness of ice cream, it just reminds me of me vaping menthol ice cream for some reason. I don't know what it is. Although there's not a strong menthol taste to it like there is in just normal menthol, but I don't know. Coolada's a funny thing.
Yeah, like I've tried using a couple different recipes, but like it always leaves this like weird taste. I mean, I've tried to even do it really low. I think I'm just really sensitive to it. Like even back when I smoked, like I was always sensitive to like menthol.
Okay.
But this one does taste pleasant, probably because grape is a real punch in the face flavor.
Right, here it comes. A little taste of Rio. This is what Chris sent me. It's definitely more balanced now, Chris. So I get the mango in it. Before I thought it was pineapple, but it's not. I definitely know it's not pineapple now. I think it was where it hadn't steeped and it still had a bit of that alcohol in it. It kind of reminded me of a pineapple I had.
That's so good.
But there's something else in there that's... I don't know, there's just something else in there, Chris, that I'm not so sure about. I'm not quite sure what flavour it is, but it's one that doesn't really agree with me. I love the taste of the mango, though. Okay, version 3. Yeah, version 3 is definitely better. That's more rounded, a lot more rounded. Yeah, you get kind of a... I get the mango in it, but there's more going on in there. I can taste other stuff. But you don't know what they are. It's just nice little subtle stuff. It's nice.
John Phenom. I was testing the grape ice at first, and then I was thinking grape soda. I just got that one too. I think I'm gonna throw some of those in the recipe because I tried the grape soda next, and it tasted really good. I think I'm feeling great today.
Blaze just said. It said at DIY and at JFM, my wife ordered a bunch of flavors and she got jungle juice. Have you ever tried that, John?
No.
I've got it. And he said, not knowing what it was, he mixed it up and took a rip. He said he thought he was going to die. I've got some. Do you know what? I'm going to mix some up in a second and take a hit of it because I tell you what percentage did you mix it at, Blaze? Because it's some strong shit and it's got a menthol hit to it as well. I remember putting it in something and it just took over the whole mix. The bearded computer nerd, TFA or Cap Mango? Do you mean what's in this one, or just which one do I prefer? Because to tell you the truth, I don't know if I've got either. I've only got one mango, and I think it's flavor art. I think. I don't use mango much, but I think it's flavor art that I have.
Yeah, and I agree. I with M Harper. I really do like the AWS LB501 scale. Being able to plug it in so it doesn't shut off is awesome. Plus, you don't have to worry about going through batteries so much. The only gripe I do have with it, though, compared to this guy right here, this is a pocket scale, and I think it's just renamed, but American Way Scales makes one too. Just looks like that. But what I like about this one better than that one is this one's faster to read your measurements. Like the big one takes a while to catch up. Sometimes it'll have like a slight delay and it will like make you overpour a little bit. Opposed to this one's more instant. But I think it has to do with the size of it because it's a lot smaller and doesn't have a big plate. But I do like both of them. But I was thinking about getting this one away on my 1K giveaway. So a new mixer, if they're on the fence about mixing by weight, you can get a free scale. So yeah, I was thinking about doing that and maybe some flavor concentrates. So look out for that.
Alex said, "How often do you guys re-wick your cotton?" Good
Me,
question.
I'm a little eccentric when it comes to that because one, I vape sweeteners, so my coils and cotton get gunked up a lot faster. But I always love to have the optimal vape, and that's one of the reasons why I even use RDAs because like I can have pretty much a new coil anytime I want, and I think that's awesome. So you get the best flavor. So I pretty much do it at least every 2 days, and sometimes even coils, but usually coils like maybe every 2 weeks, cotton every 2 days.
Yeah, I do RDAs about every 3 days, and the TFE and the TFE Baby Beast and the TFE 8 and the TFE 4. Normally with the RBAs and those, I do them about every 5 to 6 days because when you get to 5 or 6 days, the bitch will start leaking. Don't matter how good you are, it will start leaking. Not bad, but it will just start. And once it starts doing it, you know it's cotton time.
Yeah, also another trick too that not a lot of people know, or at least a lot of new vapors have issues with RDAs when they're using sweeteners. They're like, "Oh, my coils are getting so black and they're garbage and they're junk." No, you could have even if you vape sweeteners, you could have coils that last you months if you wanted to. All you have to do is a burn off on them, and not a lot of people do the burn off and clean the coils. Like literally, I could have these coils in here for months. All you do is you take the cotton out, you burn it off. It'll like make smoke, and then you put it underwater, then do it again until they're clear, and it'll come out almost crystal clear. So it's a little trick for you.
If I got a thumbs up emoticon here, let's have a look. God, there's so many of the bastards. Where's the thumb? God, well, I may as well type it now because I can't find it. I could put a dog at you or something, but
Train Sonic, I'm right there with you. I was saying 2 days conservatively. Usually I'll do it by every day, but I was saying 2 days because, some days I get lazy.
yeah, it just typed that train Sonic and that's all it done. I hit him for emoticon. I was going to give him a thumbs up, but oh well. It's because I didn't want to talk over you, John. And now it's messed up my thumbs up.
Oh, thanks, John Phenom, for that donation, but I'm not going to see any of it, so you got to donate on my channel.
Yeah, you'll have to wait till John's got his going.
Yeah.
I ain't giving John a fucking penny of it.
I know. I already gave you $15.
I know you did. I know. I appreciate
it. I can't split a fiver with me.
A fiver. There we go. Now he's talking. Holy shit! You said it. Someone. John Fenham. Good seeing you guys working together. Keep up the great work. Don't forget to pick up those blueberry flavors. I have got some more. I just got wild blueberry. It came in 2 days ago. But John, I appreciate it, bud. And folks, do remember this is going to be every Wednesday, and we're going to alternate channels. So next Wednesday will be on John's channel. Wednesday after my channel. There's one Wednesday you'll have to do on your own, John, because I'll be on vacation.
Holy shit, guys! I have an awesome announcement to announce. I just hit over 1,000 subscribers.
Woo-hoo!
Finally.
Go get them.
I just looked at it. I looked to the right and it updated itself. Holy shit! It's freaking
Nice one.
awesome. So
Nice
now I
one,
have to do
John.
a giveaway. So probably a scale and some flavors. So if you want to get in that, you probably have to be subscribed, and you probably want to be anyway, so you can see both the live streams. But
For
it's
some
up to
reason,
you.
I can't get rid of the emoticons now at the bottom.
What do you mean? I don't see anything.
Oh, let me just post one. Maybe then they go away. No, they won't. I can't get rid of them. Bastards, go away. Ah, okay. Click that, dumbass. Click the damn thing again and it goes. Oh, dear. I never use them. Oh, look, and Graham went and found a bunch of thumbs up and Blaze. Yeah, that's it. Laugh it up, guys, and West Coast. Laugh it up.
Thanks to Bearded Computer Nerd. That's what we're trying to go for. We're just trying to do some laid back stuff like normal people do. You know, when both nothing special. Especially Chris. He's definitely nothing special.
yeah. F you too, John. But no, that was my whole thing right from the start. Was just absolutely plain. Nothing. It just had to be a guy sat at home mixing juices because that's what everyone else is. Well, not just guys, ladies as well. But it's just somebody sat at home, and it had to look like my home. Had to look like it was no frills or anything like that. It was just some guy mixing at a table, and that's what I still try and do. Although I've got that silly MGM thing at the front of mine with me vaping and when the lions roar. That's about the only editing I'm gonna do.
Just out of curiosity, like that you mentioned females too. How many of a percentage of your viewers are female? Because mine's really low. Mine's like 10%. And I wonder if that reflects on the DIY community. Like how many women mix versus female? I mean, male versus female. I'd like to see a poll. You should do that on your Facebook thing.
Yeah, they come in all the time, John, but they get so excited they can't handle it, so their husbands pull them off. That's what it is.
No, but there's a lot of.
I was being serious, John. For God's sake. no, but serious. No, there isn't as many. I can only think of a handful right now. And I mean, Penn and Callie's always here.
Yes, her I definitely see her a lot, and she's awesome. But I don't want to get into any stereotypes here. But you would think there would be. I mean, I shouldn't say. You would think. I'm gonna say it anyways. Fuck it. You would think there would be a lot more female mixers than there would be male because usually females are more of an artistic. It's in their genes. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like they're more like attention to like minute details where guys just do one thing very well. You know, they can do multiple things. They like do a lot of stuff with like cooking and you know what I mean. You know, I'm just gonna shut up before I eat my face. You know?
I just seen M Harper said, "I see your man cave is the attic upstairs room." It's it's actually one that was built. It was built with the house, so it wasn't just a conversion. The conversion. If you look over my shoulder, right there, there's a door there. That door there goes to the actual attic, and that attic is almost the same size as the room I'm sat in. And at some time, I'm going to go ahead and finish it. But this one was actually built with the house as a bonus room, and it's big. It's probably like 500 square feet in here. And as soon as I seen it, I was like, "We're having this house." The first thing in here was the 65-inch TV. First thing that ever came inside the house. And I got the movers to bring it straight up here for me.
Hey Chris, are you seeing this? D-Dog's telling me that there's a button that you can permanently ban people from YouTube. I didn't even know about that.
What's that? A button you can what?
Permanently ban people from YouTube. Maybe he's just joking, but he's like just 99,000 more subs to go before you can permanently ban people from YouTube.
Oh, yeah. If you get if as you go up in different steps, obviously they don't want people banning people from YouTube when they've just got 500,000, 2,000 subs. They want somebody that's been on here a long time and can deal with what they've got. I guess I don't know. And then as you go up, you open other stuff up.
I know you get a cool plaque when you get that many subscribers, but I didn't know that you got like a banning control. That's pretty cool. I guess.
Graham said at JFM Development, more Mel mixers because we are cheap bastards. Yeah, you're right.
Let's see. Oh, yeah, I see that now. Oh, I'm so delayed.
Oh, Carolyn just said as well. Yeah, I think women should step up and mix more. We usually cook, and flavors are flavors.
Yeah, I mean, see, I didn't want to say it that way because, like, you know, we're going to be like, what do you mean women cook? It's the 20th century. You know what I mean? Yeah. Oh, have you seen it? What's his name? Matt and V. Do you watch their channel at all?
No,
It's Matt from Suck My Mod. Have you ever watched Suck My Mod's channel?
I have seen it. I couldn't tell. I couldn't tell you where it is now. I've seen it once before though.
He has a second channel, and he does a lot of like uh, skits and like just funny things. And you literally pick, you literally pick the worst topic ever you could have with your wife or girlfriend. And it's like, oh, what are like men's stereotypes and women's stereotypes and how there's double standards. And it was just such a thing. You can see Vanessa was getting so mad to the point where she was just about to hit him if that camera wasn't on. It was so funny.
I'll tell you one that I did see recently. It's the Vaping Bogan or the Vaping Boden.
Oh my god, he
The
swears so much, but so funny.
Australian guy. I subbed the second I seen it, and I got in 30 seconds into it. I subbed immediately.
Oh man, it would be wonderful if we could get him in here. He's totally like
You
your
bet,
type of
because
person.
I could outswear him every time. I mean, I hold myself back most of the
Oh
time.
man, that would be
But
great.
he uses the C word like every. He even calls his viewers
I know, I know. It's so funny.
a bunch of C's. I'm not going to say it because it's I try and hold myself back. I'll drop an F bomb, but
But
I
especially that word, like some women hate it so much. Like my fiance, like if I ever say that word, like I would die. But like, oh, it's so funny. He just says it so freely, like it's no big deal. It's just everyday talk. Well, then again, English people, isn't that like everyday talk? Don't you guys use that
yeah.
word a lot?
That if the more friendly you are with someone, the yeah you'd say, hey, how you doing, you old C. You know, if
Wow.
that's if you know someone really well. Danger Damien. I just seen Danger Damien in here. Damien, I've got something for you. I have got a Cinnabon for you sat on my table. I'll put it in your mailbox or something tomorrow morning. Yeah,
Uh,
Damien's one of my neighbors.
Patty Rums. Yes, I could do a video. I'm just trying to think if I have an RDA right now I could show you. But I think I cleaned them all for this stupid video. But yeah, I could definitely make a video about how you do a burn off on your RDA. It's really not that hard. It's pretty straightforward, but yeah, I'll
Right.
make a video.
Yeah. Do you know what? I could do something right now.
Wait, do you have a dirty RDA? Are you chilling?
I could. Do you know what? I could go ahead and dry burn one right now. But I could, see what I do. I dry burn it, and then I turn it up like that, and
Mm-hmm.
I have the faucet just coming out small amounts of water, and I
Mm-hmm.
turn it up at a 45-degree angle going down so it can't go in the mod, and then put it under the water, and it, obviously not with the fire button on or anything, but while they're glowing, and I do that about 4 times, and they come back up like you've just made them. But it takes everything off. The shock just takes everything off of it. It's works great.
Well, you could do it. All you need is a cup of water.
And
Do it
that's
the
what I
same
was
way.
thinking. I've got pipettes and that. Do you know what? Let's do it.
Yeah, yeah.
Let me get a cup of water. I'll be right back.
I mean, it's just a bad timing for me because I literally just cleaned them all because I have a video I was about to release and I'm like, oh wait, we gotta do the live stream. So I still gotta edit that, put that out. But I'm like, I just cleaned all my RDAs for flavor testing, which you'll see soon. So make sure you watch my channel. See what's going on. I personally use Canthol. Yeah, I use Canthol too. I've tried stainless steel a couple times, but only in pre-made coils. I haven't actually wound any stainless steel builds myself. Only Canthol. Because Canthol's cheap. You can get them like 100-foot rolls for like, I don't know,
My
$12
mic
maybe
off.
on Amazon. It's very cheap. Um, Chris McGregor, what's my all-day vape? That's a hard question. before I started mixing,
What?
I could honestly say I had an all-day vape. But now, if I told you I really have an all-day vape, it'd kind of be a lie because I'm literally constantly vaping new things I'm trying. But the ones that I love the most would obviously have to be the berry cereal one. I haven't released the one I'm talking about, but I did release one that is also very good. But my favorite one, I haven't released that one yet. Then it would be like a lemon tart mix, like my lemon twat or any lemon tart. Like I like lemon a lot. I love strawberry vapes. And so my Airhead recipe, I've been vaping nonstop on that. But there's literally the point I'm trying to make is there are literally so many different ones I'm vaping all the time because I'm constantly making more. So I mean, I know that's not really a good answer, but that's probably it.
Okay, I'm gonna move.
Oh, and pound cakes too. Oh yes, I love my pound cakes. And how long to steep your lemon pound cake? I would say it's give it a week at least. I mean, you can vape it right away, um, but all the cake and stuff comes out more after a week. Um,
Okay, I think I can. Well, no, need to be a bit further back than that. Maybe about there. Yep. Right. You can see how dirty this thing is. The wicks are nasty. The coils are nasty. It's just been sat on my desk for the last week or so. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull the coils out. Pull the wicks out real quick with some tweezers. So let's go ahead and get them out. They're full up with some sort of juice. I don't know what I vaped in there last, but what I'll do is I'll get a bit of cotton as well, just to clean out the inside of the deck. Come on, come out, you bitches.
yeah, you know what happened to me the other day? I was clearing out my RDA, and like my girlfriend was rushing me, and I'm like pulled it too hard and it ruined my coil. I had to put new coils in.
Oh dear.
Yeah, you gotta be careful sometimes with that.
Yeah, because when I dry burn them in a second, you can bet that they won't burn at the same rate.
Oh yeah,
They
no
won't
way.
glow at the same rate. I'll
And you
probably have
don't
to.
use sweetener that much. See, it happens to like it really depends on the flavors you're using too, because it's not just sweetener that gums your coils, and a lot of people get that misunderstood. Different flavors actually affect your coils more than others.
Well, I don't use that many sweeteners, but I do use yellow cake, and that's got fructose in it.
Oh yeah,
And
but
that one will gunk a coil real quick.
but it's freaking worth it. Am I
You bet
right?
it is. They got a warning on it on some of the sites, and I'm like, what are you warning about? You're warning it because it's so damn good, you know?
Yeah, it was in your Facebook group. Um, I listed my order and had a lot of flavor west, and I got that one guy. There's always one guy that like talks about like how a certain flavoring brand is worse than the other, no matter what group you're in.
Right.
Which it is good because building awareness is good because then you can make an educated decision. But it's just like he was trying to tell me something I already know when it comes to like something I love and I don't care about. Because when it comes to yellow cake, it's so freaking good.
Yeah.
Nobody does it like them. I'm not going to
That's
compromise.
it. Yeah, you're not. Yeah, if you don't like yellow cake, we're not friends with you. All right. So this is some. Let's have a look. Let's see if we can get this. Right. There's some pretty dark coils right there. Okay. And what I'll do is I'll then pulse them. So I'm hitting the fire button on and off for like a second at a time. You can see them starting to burn shit off. Then they glow, like so. I'll get some water in this pipette. Turn it up 45 degrees. Let them glow. Then don't hit the fire button and put water on them. Hold it upside down. Give it a little shake. Make sure there's no excess water to get in your mod. Up again. Do the same thing. Just pulse it half a second at a time. He says, and I've got one. Do you know what? He says that this one may have finally gone, John.
Really?
I think this one's finally gone. He says, there's me trying to show everyone how to do it, and I think that one, he's not glowing. Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. He must have just had a bit more water on him. Okay, so I'll glow him again. Get him nice and hot. And dump some more water on him. Make sure it cools them right off. And then probably one more time and it should do them. And I'll pulse it even with it tilted down like that, just in case there's any excess water in there, which there is with this one. Yep, he's doing it again. Do you know what? I think there's a screw that needs tightening. Here we go. There. All right, and I'll leave it about there. 3 times is normally pretty good. And although it's still dark, it doesn't have any of that crap left on it. You know what? I can't get the damn thing to focus properly. There, it focused on my hand nicely, won't it?
Well, you can tell by the way they glow. Glow them for the camera. Because you'll see that they'll glow evenly opposed to, like, barely glow at all.
Still got some residual water. Let me get that off.
Yeah, if you hear that cracking, you still got more to go. Make clear off a little more.
No, I just had some water stuck on there.
There
but
you
look,
go.
There. See, they're right the way across.
Yep.
And they're clean. Now they're ready to go again. And I can do, this one's been in here probably for 2 months, those coils. And I vape on them fairly regularly. I can get real long life out of the coils. But yeah, don't think just because they've gone black that they're no good. I remember some guy in a vaping store when he wanted to buy a bunch of menthol, and he said, "I get through it so fast." He said, "It's like after one day, they're black, and I've got to change them out." And I'm like, "Buddy, just clean them, dry burn them." And he was like, "What's that?" And so I explained to him in the store. Of course, I wasn't doing the store owner very many favors because obviously he wasn't buying anything.
Yep.
But I thought you got to at least tell him what he can do, you know. May as well. Do you know what? I won't re-wick this. Let's just leave him nice and clean for a rainy day.
Yes, I use tanks. The tank I just showed was a TFE12. And also, who asked? I think it was David Leon. I am planning to still do a vape mail video. It's not really going to be an unboxing because I already unboxed it and checked to make sure everything was there. But I am going to do it. It's just that I wasn't sure. I was doubting myself if I should do one because there is a lot of flavors. It's going to be a long video. But I don't care. I'm just going to do it anyways. People don't want to watch it. They don't have to. But I think some people like it. So it is what it is.
Yeah, Asbo, the only reason I've done it, I always do it under the tap as well, but I've done it here because I had my camera here. I couldn't take my computer to the sink. But I always put it under the tap. But just as long as you got it at 45 degrees down and you're not firing while you put the water on it, there's no big deal. You just can't let it get in the mold. In using yellow, what's this? What tank gives you the best flavor? For me, Carolyn, it's the TFE4 with a temperature build in it. There's something about the chimney being smaller, more compact, which I thought the Baby Beast would be better as well. But for me, it's this little puppy. I think it's because it's got a long, thin chimney on it rather than a short, stumpy one like that one. There's something to do with the chimney on it. It's just it's got a temp build in it right now, actually.
Now, would you say it's better with the RBA compared to the stock coils on the TFEA, or only with the RBA rather than the stock coils?
Oh, God, it's 10 times better with the RBA. Okay. Stock coils are nice, they're good to start off with, but the Baby Beast, there was one coil I didn't use for weeks. I went straight to the RBA. Didn't even bother with it.
I keep hearing you talk about the TFE4, and I'm just like, is it worth getting that much? But I really want to get this freaking RDTA thing figured out.
Right.
Because, I want that flavor.
The TFE4 is a bit more of a bitch to wick. But once you get used to it, it's well worth it. And I only put a temperature build in there. It is perfect. perfect taste. He says as he's not got it on, he's got it in the rack over there. But and that's just because I haven't been bothered to rebuild it. But again, with that one, it's got to be rebuilt every 5 days, because when you re-wick a temperature build and it's nickel, those coils are done. You can't get that wick out without messing those coils up. So it's basically a coil build and a re-wicking every time.
I mean, in an ideal world, I would like to phase out all tanks because, the flavor. But, I mean, it just bugs me so much because, like, I want to be able to get that flavor, but I need something while I'm driving. Because I try to use an RDA while I'm driving, but then you need to drip, and I can't drip and drive for shit.
Oh, you haven't seen what I've got, have you? Let me go to my car, because I'm using it right now. But let me go to my car and I'll show you what I've got.
Okie dokie.
I'll be right back.
He's got the tricks. Oh, alright. You should get an avocado. I have an avocado, David. But when it comes to the avocado, like when I use RDTAs, they work, but only with the stupid tip method. But maybe it's just me. I don't want to be tipping my mod all the freaking time just to get a hit. And especially the way I vape, I like to take lots of consecutive vapes and then put it down. Rather than like vape once, put it down, wait a while, vape once, put it down, wait a while. I vape a lot consecutively and then I'll put it down. And with RDTAs, I found out unless you're tipping it all the time, they will dry out and then you'll start to get dry hits or they won't be flavorful hits. Also might have to be with how high of wattage I'm a vapor because I like hot vapes as well. So there's a lot of factors I'm trying to figure out, like what coil builds work perfect in it, what cotton wicking method works good. But so far, the only thing that works half good is tipping it, but it just gets annoying after a while.
Well, this was bought for me by my brother, not last Christmas, but the one before when I went to England. You can see it's got a suction cup on it. That goes onto your windshield, so it's like that. Then you've got this, goes up in there. Then you take the little piece off the bottom, and look what you got.
Can you you know what? I remember hearing those things, but I never saw how they work. Can you show me on a piece of paper or in your hand you could wipe off or tissue? Can you drip it?
Of it coming out?
Yeah, because I want to see the dripping pattern and what it looks like.
All right, when you push your RDA up against it.
Yeah.
Hang on, let me get this so let me get the best shot for you. Just drip it straight into my hand. Hang on, about there. Right.
Oh, okay.
That's one push, and it goes straight down. It's just like an optic on the back of a bar if you're English. I haven't seen them over here, but yeah. What I do is it's on the window like that, and you just put your RDA up under it and just push. And I normally push it twice, and it will put enough in there for me. And I was doing it all the way home tonight in traffic, and I drive manual, so yeah, I was just hit and straight on it. But it works great. I love the thing.
Now, when you're dripping that way, because I know some people just drip straight through the top cap, but I've always been a dripper where I take off my top cap and drip right on the coils every single time. Yeah. Now, how long does it actually take for your cotton to soak that up so you don't get a dry hit or less flavorful hit?
It really depends on your deck. If you've got a velocity style deck, it's immediately. If you've got something like an old Plumeville deck or something like that where it's a bar right the way across, it can take a little more time to go over, but it will go straight on your coils because what you're dripping goes straight into the middle of the RDA. So on, I would say 90% of RDAs, it's going to be bang where you want it. And with this one, the Twisted Messes, which looks like that inside, so it has got a bar going through the middle. Well, it hits right in that middle, and it can only go. Yeah, it can only go one place, and that's down. So, but yeah, as soon as I hit it. It goes straight to my mouth, but I'm like you. When I'm sat at home here, the top comes off and I drip to the coils. I don't like dripping down inside, but when you're driving, you haven't really got much choice.
I think those have the same decks on them. The Goon and that one. Does that have plates that goes down?
Let's have a look.
Well, let me go to my other camera. It's better at focusing.
Okay. Yes, it's very simple. Yes, it is. Yeah, with the little gap in between. This one's got grub nuts in it rather than screws.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Yeah, it's got Allen head grub nuts.
yeah, skis are pretty cool.
Yeah, and it's called. Yep, that's David Leone said what it is. It's the Easy Dripper.
I wonder where they sell them. I haven't seen it in like my vape
Well,
shop.
if David knows about it, unless he just looked it up, he must have seen it over here, I'm guessing. But my brother bought me it for Christmas. Yeah, not last Christmas, but the one before. And I was like, wow, what a great idea. And then, of course, after that, I started using a TFV4 and then a TFV8. And I've not taken an RDA very much with me. But since I got this Twisted Messes, I've been hitting it a lot.
Well, if I can get it to it's like actually functional, I can use an RDA safely in a car, then maybe I won't deal with the RDA. The only thing is I'm worried about like not working good. I don't know. But you said it soaks up right away. I just never drip. You know what? Next drip, I'm just going to drip straight to the bottom and see how it works. It would be the same thing.
Right. Yeah, Blaze was saying there the Easy Dripper's been out for over a year. Yeah, because I got mine. Well, my brother would have got it for me about 18 months ago, I guess, because he would have bought it before Christmas, ready for Christmas, obviously. So it would have been about 18 months ago. And they're probably out before then.
Oh my god, I love this comment. I just don't know how I should answer without sounding like an asshole. Hold on, let me change my camera so you can see my face. All right. Chris McGregor. I will say this nicely because I don't want to come out like an asshole. Any liquid that you make yourself, it's still the exact same thing as premium e-liquid. It really is. There's no difference except you're making it yourself. So that's all I want to say about that. And yes, I do buy some premium e-liquids or premium e-liquids.
Yeah. I got the milkman right here because I'm always trying to clone it. But
I just don't need to do it as much. And the only reason why I do buy premium e-liquids is because I'm probably trying to get close to that or clone it, kind of like Chris does. Other than that, though, I find no need to buy it. Really.
right, just
I
seeing
mean,
what just going back up through the
you probably
comments.
like your mix is better than the shit you buy at the store too, right?
Yeah, there's nothing that can touch my all day vape.
Yeah,
For me personally, for someone else they may not like it, but for
yeah.
me, I can make better juices myself because I don't like them as sweet as the ones in the store. And whatever's missing from it, if I like taste a really good store bought one like that Moo Liquids Neapolitan, I tried to clone it as close as I could, and I got pretty close. But then one of the ones I missed actually tasted better, in my opinion. So I started vaping that one. And I'd done the same with Swamp Thing. Swamp Thing, I got pretty close. But one of the other ones I made, I think it was version 7 or something like that, was way better than the premium juice, in my eyes, for me.
Well, the thing too is when you're making liquid for yourself, like I don't mean to sound pretentious by saying, we like our juices better than that. Like I'm not trying to say it's better, but like to us, when you're mixing for yourself, you know exactly what you want and how you want it. So you work hard on that recipe to get it exactly how you want it. So it's not surprising that something that is made tailored to you rather than tailored to a market of a bunch of people, of course your liquid's going to be better than premium liquid.
Right. And before it goes off the screen, Graham said, I have a TFE4. I haven't used it for ages. Not used it since I got the Griffin 25 Plus and the OBS engine. I've heard a lot about the Griffin myself, so maybe I'll try that one at some time. And then Asbo said about the Easy Dripper. I seen it in the quarter mile video. I've got another channel with my WRX on it, and a few days ago I done a standing still quarter of a mile and a 0 to 60 pull with the camera. And that thing was on the windshield while I was doing it. So that's what he's referring to there.
Asbo, I don't have any heat sinks on my mod. The only heat sinks I have is on my car and my computer. That's about it.
And then some Blaze said about the Hercules RTA. or the sorry, is that the Heracles? That's why he's got it spelled Heracles or Heracles. Anyway, RTA2 is awesome tank, and he's not used the TFE8 or the TFE4 since. Penny and Callie said, "What's it called?" Someone put it underneath Penny just in case you didn't see it. It's called the Easy Dripper.
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna Google that real quick. See where I can find one.
Asbo said, "Do heat sinks? Do they work? I want to try one because my mod heats up fast." As in, you were talking about a separate heat sink? Because if you are, I've not used one.
I haven't either. I'm kind of a little bit intrigued about what he's talking about.
I'll tell you what is cool was this RDA here. I only seen it in my local store. I've not seen it anywhere else. But it's the Infinity, and it's the Bullet Mini, and it has a Delrin insulator as a bottom. And that thing, you can heat that thing up, and it does not come through. You don't feel it in your mod at all. And it's actually a nice design. It's like a velocity deck, except it's just a single post each side. It's a nice, and the air comes up from underneath, but it does tend to leak a little bit.
Chris McGregor, the highest I go for sweetener, if it's TFA sweetener, the highest I go usually is 2% on the really high ends. Anything 2% and under. If it's Capella super sweet, usually I keep it around 0.5 because it is very, very concentrated, and that shit will blow my socks off, so it'll probably blow your socks off. So I freaking drink like 5 Red Bulls a day. I'm just kidding. I drink Red Bulls every day, so I'm used to sweet shit, and that shit is very strong. And then I use the usuals like ethyl maltol, cotton candy. Not really marshmallow. Like a lot of people are like, oh yeah, marshmallow used as a sweetener. Maybe flavor out pear, but marshmallow to me is more of mouthfeel for me. If I'm trying to get mouthfeel in a vape, I'll use marshmallow, but not usually as a sweetener. But it does work very well with sweetener.
There was something I just used the last couple of days that was sweet as shit, and I can't remember what I'd have to have a look at my table, but I put something in my vape the other day. Oh, quince and lychee. They are both really sweet as well. You only need a tiny little bit of them, but that quince, I love quince. I'm a big quince fan.
I was interested in getting lychee. I heard that stuff's pretty good.
Yeah, the trouble is with it, the one I've got, I can't remember if I think it's TFA. I can't use it at over 0.25%, so always it just takes the mix over. That's all I can taste.
Oh, speaking of mixes, have you tried my airhead recipe yet?
Your what?
My airhead recipe? Did you
No, I still haven't.
Man, dude, you're missing out, bro.
I know. Do you know what the trouble is, John? Well, I can show you what the trouble is.
No, I know what the trouble is.
There's these are the ones, like I said, that were good, and they had nicotine in them. So I said, oh, I'll revape them. I've got 3 of these in that drawer steeping right now of new ones, and it's like, where do I stop? It's like,
I know.
I've been meaning to try a lot of different people's recipes. You know, people send me them, they email them to me, they put them up on the site. But I've just got so much going on myself that a lot of the time I don't have a chance to do it. But no, I'll have to get round to. I'm very interested in Jam Monster as well.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I have the same problem too, though. For real, like I have drawers and drawers full of juices, and like there's so many bottles that I probably should like give up on some of them and clean them out and reuse them. But every time I'm just like, no, you know what? I'll just buy more. And they keep freaking adding up, and like. On a note, though, speaking of bottles, I'm really impressed, though, with freaking Bull City Flavors. Their bottles, man, they're all around a great company. I'm really impressed with them.
Right.
And let me just straighten this out. I am not paid one bit by them. I'm just that.
I am. They pay me thousands, and they suck.
Man, I freaking wish. No, because if they offer me anything, I'll definitely go with them, and that's because I love them so much. But seriously, though, what I'm talking about though is their bottles, though, like everything. Not only their flavor deals, but their bottles are freaking awesome too. Like they're awesome.
Yeah, Ball City, if you ever get to watch this video, which we're about 2 hours into it now, so you'll never see this anyway, but
Yeah.
I have got to get hold of them because they are just up the road from me, and see if I can go in there with a camera, do an interview with them, or just see if they show me around the facility or something. I think that would be really cool.
No, you know what you need to do? You need to get some circle glasses, get a little black wig, and put on a striped shirt and say, it has to be a red and white striped shirt. And be like, I'm Wayne Walker, a.k.a. Waldo.
Yeah, there
You
you
need to
go.
do an interview with me. And they'll be like, okay. We're just the low guys on the totem pole. Just
Right.
um, no, but they definitely. I like their company a lot. I keep going back to them, even after like all these other companies I've been to. They're just really fast. They're really on their game and have really good products. So.
Do you know where I've been buying my bottles? And I've just put an order in again for my 30 ml bottles. I get them off Amazon.
I got mine from Amazon too, but the ones that I really liked,
Yeah.
they didn't have them on Prime. I mean, they're back ordered till like
Yeah.
March or something. Back when it was like April or February. What am I saying? Back when it was February, they're like, oh, they're back ordered till March. You can't get them, and I'm like, well, shit, that sucks. And then all the other ones are like really expensive. So I've
Yeah.
been bottle shopping for a while, and then finally I was like, Bull City, they were like pretty fairly priced, and I'm like, all right, I'll go through them, and I finally got them in, and I'm glad I waited because they're way better. They really are.
Right. Right. Yeah,
If
I've got through a lot. Actually, well, this is one of them right here, and they've got a nice. You've got to check the drip tip before you actually.
Yeah,
That one's
yep,
got the other drip tip on it, the one I don't like so much.
yeah. See, that's the one I have right here. See,
Yes.
it's the one from Amazon that has the
And then I
big
bought
drip
other
tip.
ones. There you go. That's an Amazon again with the funny look lid, and it's got the nice long one. So
Yeah,
as long
but
as
how much did you pay for those ones?
the same price as the others. They weren't
Really?
very much. They were like
Because
between
the ones.
12 and $15 for like 25 or 30 of them or something like that. I think it was. No,
Oh.
it's less than that.
All I know is
It
I
was
saw
less
the
than
ones
that.
with the needle drip tips. They were like 2 times as expensive as the cheap ass ones that I bought before. But they
Right.
came with the crappy drip tips. So I mean, I guess you're paying for the
Yeah.
drip tip.
But I've just got a bunch more. They should be here tomorrow because again I get them on Prime. So I've got another gallon of VG coming. So that I'll have 3 gallons here in stock then.
Okay. Can you send me one? I'm getting lost.
Yeah. Do you know what?
No,
I get through
I
that
need to
shit.
order some.
Oh, and I've got some propylene glycol coming as well, which this is the second time I've ever ordered it. That's
Why would you order it?
because my neighbor down the road, Damien, I put propylene glycol in his, and then I just tasted something recently with a 80/20 mix from Liquid Barn, and I actually preferred it to my full VG mix. So I was like,
Huh.
well, shit, maybe I need to try it a bit more. But I originally bought a 120 ml bottle of PG, and it's lasted me over 2 years. That's how much PG I use.
Oh well.
And it was like $8 for like a liter of it or something. It was a stupid. It was just so cheap, and I was like, oh hell, I'll get some. David Leone said, you'll have to tell me how my man compares the Moose Neapolitan. David is sending me. He got a thing of my man, and he's going to send me a sample of it to have a look at and have a taste of. So, David, I'll definitely let you know. I'm really looking forward to trying them.
All right. I think I'm going to mix up some of that grape stuff because that's not really good and it's something different.
Yeah, go ahead, John. And then I'll start reading these out while you're getting ready. Call me Tut, just wondering, DIY Vapor, does your wife vape? And JFM, does your fiance vape? My wife does not vape. When we both quit smoking, I went to vaping, and she tried it and coughed her guts up every time she tried it and couldn't get on with it. So she just gave up cold turkey. She doesn't smoke or vape.
And my fiance did vape for a little bit, and then she kind of fell off because she missed tobacco, and basically she said she's willing to try again, but she wants me to get her realistic or as real as possible to a Marlboro menthol. But as we all know, that's a lot easier said than done because tobaccos don't transfer the same way as real
Right,
cigarettes.
right. And straight underneath that one, it says Yellow Cake, JF versus FW versus Cap. Well, I can tell you that one straight away. FW, I don't even need to look at anything else. I've got Capella's
Yeah.
yellow cake, and it's okay. I used it actually last night, just because I wanted something not as kind of fudgy as yellow cake, was the word I can think of. But
I'm gonna
yeah, go on, John.
I'm gonna get really graphic here.
Right.
Well, I'm gonna try to keep it as PG as well. You know what? I'm just gonna say. All right. When it comes to jungle flavors, Capella and Flavor West, I've only tried Capella's yellow cake and Flavor West yellow cake. So I really can't really say about jungle flavors, but I can because you know how it is. All right. Once you have something that you really, really like and you know you like it, you don't need more. Kind of like, you've had really good sex with a person, but you never had good sex with a supermodel before, and you kind of always wonder if it's better. No, you don't wonder because you've had great sex as it is. So it's kind of the same thing. All I need is yellow cake. That's all I need.
No, John, you got it wrong. You mix them both together. Come on, now.
well,
Everybody knows that.
if you get two flavors that agree to that, then
Yeah,
you're
that's
going
called
good.
stacking, right? But yeah, for me, and I've not tried jungle flavors either. But for me, FW Flavor West yellow cake is the bomb.
Oh,
Uh,
speaking of jungle juice, didn't you say you were mixing that up?
oh yeah, I was going to mix some jungle juice. Well, I'll do
Yeah.
that in a second. Yeah. Graham said at DIY Vapor and JFM development, I think he was referring to a heat sink that goes between the RDA and your mod. Yeah, that's what I thought, Graham.
Yes.
But no,
So
I've not tried one, so I can't really give you a comment on it.
hey, I have another one.
Caroline, at DIY Vapor, you should maybe try to incorporate one juice you want to try video once or twice a month. Oh, yeah. Are you talking like one shop bought juice? One juice you want to try video once or twice a month? I guess that's what you mean, Caroline. I don't know whether to call you Caroline or Carolyn. It's Carolyn, isn't it? I think. Or would that be double N? I think Carolyn's right. Just say yes if it's Carolyn. um, but yeah, I mean, if you're talking about a shop bought one, then I try to. But the thing is, it's like, why DIY if I'm going to buy a shop bought every couple of weeks? It just doesn't. It doesn't add up. And I did say on here on my live feed actually last Saturday, I said if anyone wants me to clone a juice, send it to me. I'll clone the shit out of it, or
Yeah, I
try
said the same
or
thing.
try to. And somebody actually has. Someone got hold of me, got my they're sending me some beard number 71. Is it 70, 71, 79, whatever it is?
Yeah,
Beard
I'm the
71.
same way. I mean, it ended up adding up, especially a lot because believe it or not, a lot of people message us both about like cloning stuff and doing stuff like that, and we'd love to. I mean, if we could get our hands on the juice, but like me personally, my look at it is I'll do it, but I rather invest my money on flavors rather than store bought juice where I can make 10 times the amount of that. Plus, it gives me more stuff to work on. Rather than one juice, it is what it is. Once you vape it, it's gone. Like that's
Right.
how I look at it.
So someone's asked something here, and it's lost me. So maybe it's something else I don't know about. It says, "Is MPG the same stuff as PG?" Do you know what MPG is? For me, it's miles per gallon.
That's what I was just about to say.
um,
I know there's one I think a while back they used another what was it? I can't freaking remember. I'm having a brain fart. But a while ago there was another variable in making e-liquid, and they decided to not use it as much
oh,
because it's
that's
kind of
right.
irrelevant.
Yep, there was another one. Yeah,
But it's freaking escaping me right now.
and it was supposed to have the benefits of both of them mixed, but with what was it? There was something missing from it that could be more, that could be less detrimental to your health. Something that you were sucking in. I can't remember what it was, but it was
I
supposed to be
can't
like
either.
the best of both worlds. And I never heard any more about it after. I heard it like for 1 week and then it just disappeared.
Yeah, I don't know. Obviously, wasn't that important.
Right.
Didn't last.
And then Asbo said, I tried it the other day for shits and giggles. 70 PG, 30 VG. No giggles. No shit, that's got some harsh crap. West Coast says Nick River bottles, 50 30 ml bottles for $20. Do you know what? Let me see what my Amazon ones were. Let me have a look a minute. Let me look at my order.
Yeah, and you know what? This is what I'm thinking. Again, I haven't mixed most of these flavors before. So I'm just winging it, but they smell really good and they taste good off the hand. So apparently I went a little grape crazy from Flavor West. So I got Flavor West Grape, Flavor West Grape Soda, Flavor West Grape Berry Ice, which is that cool one with the cooling sensation, which I want to experience. And then toasted marshmallow. That's just to thicken up and all that other great stuff. But I was thinking about mixing all those up together and seeing what happened. I mean, I was thinking maybe a cream too, but I think a cream might screw it up. So maybe just a marshmallow.
Sorry, John, say that one more time for me. Sorry.
Sure. So Flavor West Grape, Flavor West Grape Soda, Flavor West Grape Berry Ice, and toasted marshmallow to thicken it up.
I've never tried a real good grape one, so I've only got one grape flavor. I think it's like by Flavor West or something. And I don't know why I've hardly mixed with it.
Me neither. That's what I'm saying. And I just tasted all off the hand and it seemed really good.
That link I threw out there, folks, that's the bottles I just ordered. So they were $24 or $25, David, but they were free shipping because I'm a Prime member. But I'll see how they are. I know how they are because I've got them here, and they are very good. But I seen them there, and I was like, oh well, let's get another 50 of them.
Yeah, Penny Cali, you have my info, I believe. So if you want to send me some, just send it. I'll work on it. But again, it's just expensive to do it every time somebody asks. I wish I could.
And Blaze says, I'm sending you some Carolina Clouds Snosbury yogurt to clone. Game on. Fuck, send it. Do you know how to get hold of me? If you know, you should know how to email me because it's in the description underneath my videos, I believe. My email is in there somewhere. So if you need to email me, I'll give you my address. You can send me it. And I will try my best to clone it. And I will actually, what I've done to cloning stuff in the past, I've actually got hold of the person that I'm cloning it for and actually just email back and forth a few times and say, hey, I'm getting close, or hey, I'm having trouble with it. But I'll let you know how I'm doing. I just won't receive the juice and vape it and think, oh, thanks very much. But that sounds like it might be a challenge, though, that one.
What? All right. This is bugging me now. What is jungle juice?
You jungle
keep talking
juice.
About it, but what is it?
Jungle juice. Let's get it. Jungle juice.
It's just bugging me because I think Chris.
I can't describe what it is, John.
Blaze was telling me to give it to my fiance or whatever, and I'm just like, I don't even know what the heck jungle juice is.
Hang on, it should. Oh, maybe I've got it in. I was going to put it into I think I've put it in Oddball. Yeah, I did. It didn't even make it into the candies or anything. It made it in Oddball. Let me get a bottle.
I should probably make the recipe. All right, I'm going to go over to my screen. It's juice from the devil. All right. I'm going to go to ELR on my screen so you guys can watch me type in the recipe because I have no idea what I'm doing with it. But I'm going to do it.
Okay, let's get some VG. No Nick. Do you know I won't even use a set of scales. I'll count the drops. Right, this is jungle juice. Well, where's my camera? Disappeared. Alright, there's jungle juice right there. Just Flavor West jungle juice bought from Bull City Flavors. I'm going to dab a little bit neat on the back of my hand.
Wait, did I buy that? I don't even know what the frick I bought now. No, I didn't.
It's got a real good menthol, like extreme ice hit. If you've ever tried extreme ice.
Well, I tried Colada, isn't that similar?
No, extreme ice is way out there. Colada's Colada's a little bitch compared to Extreme Ice. But this stuff is, it smells like, if I smell it, I can smell like gummy bears or something in there with some other fruit. But it's quite hard. Do you know what? I'm going to do it at 5%. And you're probably thinking, oh my god, he's crazy. But that's what I'm going to do.
Why is my screen coming reversed?
So, actually, no, I won't. Do you know what? I'm going to do it at 3% to start off with. At least have something vapable. Right, that should be 3 by my reckoning. That looks about right. Put some VG in it.
Let's see. Layout.
Actually, I should have used a bit of PG in here as well, make it mix easier.
Hey, real quick, Chris. Do you know
Yeah.
how to flip the screen?
Oh. No, it reads normal to me.
Yeah, but on the live stream, is it normal?
Yeah, live stream is normal, it looks like. Except it's not very big. Hold on a minute, I'm going to make your window bigger. They don't need to see my ugly mug. Right, I'll let me put your window above mine.
Yeah, because on the Zoom chat it looks like backwards.
Now I've messed up everything. Right,
Sorry,
I need to put mine down. Hang on. Nope, that's the wrong one. This one then. I don't even know what window. There we go. Do you know what? It's not reading very well though, John. It's like all. It's messed up to me. I can't even read what it says.
Hold on. Let me open the stream so I can see what you're talking about.
Now on the stream it looks okay. It's just when I'm looking at what you're sending me. On my window it doesn't look right. But that's I know why. It's because it's because I'm copying our chat box, John. On the stream it looks okay. But I'm giving you the full window.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, I see it. All right. Word.
Let me get rid of some other stuff on here a minute.
Sorry, guys. There's so many windows going on when you're live streaming. That's why you definitely need 2 monitors.
There, you've got the whole window now, just you. There's no chat box or anything.
All right, cool. I see it. All right. So the chat box is not perfect. All right, so now.
And just so you folks know, I'm shaking this jungle juice up right now. Michael said, "What's your everyday vape and the flavour?" My everyday vape is I used to call it Mother's Milk. It's not a clone of Mother's Milk, but it was kind of the closest juice out there to it. And it's strawberry, dragon fruit, sweet cream, Bavarian cream, vanilla custard, malted milk, and there's something else which I'm forgetting. It's ripe strawberry and TFA dragon fruit. And yellow cake. How can I forget yellow cake? But yeah, that's my all-day vape. That's my favourite. Oh, what's this? You're nuts. I did it at 6% and almost died. Well, I changed it. It's right about 3 or 4 right now. I put a couple of extra drops in there. I can go up if you want, guys. Let me try it. Let me try it at 3 first. And then if it's not potent enough, we'll go up from there. All right. Let's get a hit of jungle juice going here. Wow. Do you know what? At 3%, it's beautiful. 3% is really, really nice. Not strong or anything. Man, that's a nice vape. And it does kind of remind me on the same line as gummy bears, but with a twist. you know what? I can definitely have that a lot stronger. Let's put an extra 2%. Let's make it 5%. Oh, Martin said, "What's dragon fruit like, please?" Oh dear. It's kind of like strawberry and grapefruit mixed, I guess, is the closest I could say it is. It's got like a kind of a bitter taste. It goes really well with strawberry, but it's got a kind of it's just got a unique taste, and it's kind of bitter. It's kind of somewhere between a grapefruit and a strawberry, but more on the like bitter grapefruit side. It's the best way I can describe it. I only use it in my all-day vape. I don't even know another recipe where I use it.
Alright, so I think that looks good. I mean, again, I haven't used these Flavor West flavors yet. It all just came into me in the mail, but feeling great. So I figured that should all be below, the crazy point. So yeah, it's only 13.5% flavor. Should be good.
Blaze said, "You can have my bottle. Send it on, man. I like this stuff. You know what? I'll actually vape this just on its own."
Yeah, I'll mix this up and then I'll shake and vape and see how it is because it is only fruits pretty much. So, all right, you can change the cameras up or whatever, so you don't have to look at just my mug.
That's fine. You carry on, John.
Okay. I'll switch to the other cameras.
Let's have a look, Caroline. Yes, one of the mixes you wanting to try of other mixes. Let's see what you said last.
Okay.
Oh, I see. You asked me that, didn't you? Yep. Oh, okay, Caroline. You're saying try a mix from another mixer. So grab John's Jam Monster or his is it Airhead, John?
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
strawberry airhead recipe.
Yeah, I'll try the Airhead then. That's what I'll do, and I'll put one on one of my videos. I'll do a review of John's Airhead or something, and then maybe do like DIY or Die's My Man or
Yeah, you know what, that sounds good. Let's like cross promote. Like I'll review one of your liquids on my channel, you can mine. That way people can get more exposure.
Oh my god, Jungle Juice at 5% is like just bang on. I really like it.
Actually, I was thinking about doing that anyways. I think that's a good idea, like, featuring some more like mixers. Like I kind of did with the strawberry fog recipe, which I left in comments of one of your videos. Strawberry fog is another mixer that I want to feature on my channel about a recipe that has a lot of ingredients that can be used for new DIYers that we get a lot of use out of. But I think that's a good idea to feature other mixers' recipes too, just to like get them some exposure and to like, help people think and that would be cool.
Yeah, definitely. What's this? Graham, FW Jungle Juice is meant to be a flavor enhancer for fruits rather than a flavor profile. You sure, Graham? I'm vaping it right here at 5%, and it's beautiful. It's got like a nice candy fruit flavor with like, I don't even think it's strong menthol. Although I do menthol pretty strong anyway, but I'm actually putting some more in right now. I'm going to take it up to 7%. There. We're going 7 with it. I really like it. I like it that much. I'm going to go put some nicotine in it in a second, and I'm going to put it in the RDA.
Alrighty.
Yeah, Juice Man's saying 13% solo on ELR. I don't doubt it because I've just had it at 5 and it seemed pretty tame. Asbo, is your all-day vape up anywhere? If so, could I sub the malted milk for? I have dairy milk. Yeah, sub it for dairy milk. Give it a try. I mean, it ain't going to be that much different. And it says, is it up anywhere? Yeah, go to any one of my videos, and in the description, it'll have a Dropbox Premium folder. Go in there, and it's Chris's All Day Vape. Better still, let me send you a link to it. Premium. Take you straight there. Chris's All Day Vape. Right, share.
Right. So the first ingredient is Grape by Flavor West. I did it 3%, so it's going to be 0.31 grams.
Okay, here's my All Day Vape. All right, now we're trying this Jungle Juice at 7%. Let's have a look. Asbo, I want to see if it's better than Mother's Milk type of mix Smiler gave me. Okay.
Next up is Grape Soda, 5% or 0.52 grams.
Oh, Carolyn, yeah, what you asked me, yeah, there you go. I was going to say, just going down through the comments now. Blaze, someone in chat, someone said that Jungle Juice is a flavor enhancer and not to be vaped by itself. Yeah, I read that. I'm vaping it by itself and it's beautiful. You know, it's not like let's have a look. You don't really need the Vape Wizard, AZ. You can do it without it, but I find it just helps round it off a little bit and thicken it up. Vape Wizard, MTS Vape Wizard stands for mellow, thick, smooth. Sorry, John, are you needing to say?
Oh, I was just saying the next ingredient is Grape Berry Ice by Flavor West. It's in that 3% or 0.30 grams.
Yeah, Bearded Computer Nerd just said smooth by TFA. Use it very slight though, just like Vape Wizard. Just do like 2 drops for every 15 mils. Don't do any over that, because otherwise it'll mute your flavors.
Okay, now we're doing TFA Toasted Marshmallow. This one is a very good flavor. I love it.
Well,
and it's in at 2% or 0.22 grams.
Well, I'll tell you what, guys, this Jungle Juice, I've got it in here at 7% now, and I still feel like I want more. So we're going to go from 7 straight to 10. And I don't use hardly anything except for like strawberry ripe at 10%.
All right, and what did you say? I'm sorry. What did you say the flavor profile was on that again?
To me, it smells like gummy bears. It smells like a fruit candy, okay. Except it's got a kick of like menthol, like an ice menthol with it.
Huh.
Kind of like mixing Coolado with a menthol, and like a creme de menthe or something like that with it, like mixing all 3 together. It'd be somewhere in that vicinity.
Yeah, I definitely skipped out on that one. I did pick up a lot of Flavor West out of any company, though. They have a lot of like fruit mixes.
Yeah,
and I picked up a majority of them, and I can't wait to use Cloud9.
Oh,
I've got
that as well.
Yumberry.
And I've got Yumberry and Cloud9 here, yep. And I've hardly used them.
Yumberry is really good. I haven't got to use Cloud9, but it smells fantastic.
I used Yumberry in something the other day, but I put something else in it and it ruined it. So I never got to try. Have you got Gummy Bears, John, by Flavor West?
I think I just got them because you always were talking about them.
You've got to have them. If you don't, then you are actually breaking the Vapor's law. You'll actually go to jail. They are 3. Just do 3%, and that's it. And just vape it, and you'll be like, "Oh my God, why didn't I ever get these before?"
And that last ingredient I just put in was super sweet.
All right, I am now adding nicotine to this. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. All right. So now I've got Jungle Flavors, 10% with nicotine, 3 milligram nicotine. I'm going to shake her up and vapor. I thought I'd only be able to do it at like 3%. I thought that would be it, but it's actually very vaporable. On the back of my hand, it feels like it would kill you, but seems like mixed up and vaped, it's quite nice.
Right. Now we're doing max VG, and that's only 10.53 grams.
Oh yeah, Call Me Tut said he picked up a Norco hand mixer.
Man, I still want to get that. I haven't freaking got it yet.
Yeah.
I just need to go out and buy it. I have the one from Wicking, but I really want to just mix in bottles. Like this one right here.
Blaze said at both of us, their razzleberry is really good too. I haven't tried. I don't think I got razzleberry. I may have.
I just got that one too.
You did?
Yeah, as I said, I went on a little Flavor West kick.
Yeah, I love their stuff. I mean, it's brilliant. Do you know what? I don't think I've ever had a bad Flavor West mix, additive, flavor, whatever you want to call it. I don't think I've ever had a bad one.
I'm trying to think. I think I have had a bad one, but it was my error. It wasn't the flavor, and that was with actually Flavor West waffle. If you're too heavy-handed with that Flavor West waffle, it'll freaking kill you.
And do you know what? I'm going to eat my words now because their natural cherry vapes like vaping old socks. I don't like it.
I haven't tried it. I don't like to get the natural ones because, you know what, I got Natural Blood Orange by them, and it just tasted like crap. I don't know. For some reason, I think when you get artificial flavorings, it should be artificial. I don't know.
Well, I've got this jungle juice at 10%, and that is about tops for it. It's really kicking now. So I went from 7 to 10. I think somewhere about 8.5, 9 would probably be perfect. But this is very good. I'm going to let it sit for a couple of days and see exactly what it does. But right now, vaping it is really nice.
Hey, you want to switch up the cameras now? Because I'm pretty much done. And I'm about
okay, if I remember what I've done with them.
All right.
There we go. Oh, we got that back pretty quick. And let's get our window back. Yeah, done it.
Let's see. Yeah, look at that. All I gotta do is switch my camera around.
There. Okay, we're back.
Back in action.
FW Vanilla Cupcake I didn't like too much. I get on okay with that one, but I don't use it very much. I've got Capella's, and I think TFA do one as well. I think I have theirs. I've got like 3 of them. The Capella one's quite nice.
I hope I didn't miss anything.
Hold on.
Off.
Ajazor, I guess is his name. FW are bad. Don't use their flavors. They use corn syrup in many of their flavors.
Here we go.
We are very aware of that. And that's what me and John were talking about with the yellow cake. I'll vape corn syrup all day long if that's what it tastes like.
Okay, here's the thing with that Flavor West thing. I'll say it again. All right, they suspect it is bad for you, but vaping is such a new thing where they don't know exactly the harms. Now, when you're comparing anything to cigarettes, anything is going to be better than cigarettes. I mean, I haven't seen concrete evidence. I guess this is the easiest way, plain and simple. I haven't seen concrete long-term evidence that proves that it's worse for you. And vaping is about harm reduction. Now, if they can prove concretely that it is horrible for you, I will stop. But until then, it is what it is. If another company can put out a flavor just as good as, say, their counterpart, like one that does have corn syrup, then fine, I'll use it. But every other flavoring, like the diacetyl-free flavorings, they're not as good as their counterparts. Just the way it is. I mean, that's what diacetyl is. It's all about butter, butterscotch, and all that, And I just feel like a broken record. I talk about it a lot.
Yeah, and on all the places that you order from, if you guys are worried about that, Ball City Flavors, eCig Express, they all have a warning with them when you order them. So if you're worried about that stuff and you want to get a flavor, if it has the warning with it, don't get it.
Yeah, and by all means, I'm not saying that you guys shouldn't conduct your own research and make your own assessment. Risk versus reward type thing. I mean, me personally, I have looked at their evidence. I have looked at some reports, some articles, and all that, and I have decided that to me, it's not that big of a risk considering it's way better than cigarettes. And if I'm gonna vape, I'm gonna want to enjoy the experience. And if say diacetyl free things can't give me an enjoyable experience, then why am I not gonna vape diacetyl when cigarettes have like a million times more diacetyl in them? It's just like that.
Right. Vaping nicotine's bad for you as well. Maybe we should stop that.
Well, see, that's another thing. Actually, they say vaping nicotine might actually be good for you, but it is a stimulant. It's
Yeah,
tobacco that's bad for you.
it's a poison, isn't it? Don't we all
Well,
wear gloves when we're mixing with it? It's got to be bad, right? I don't wear
uh,
gloves when I'm mixing fructose syrup and corn syrup.
well, that's what getting it on your
I'll
skin
rub
and
that in my nuts.
concentration. No, that's getting on your skin and concentration, but like in moderation, everything is about dosage, dosage, dosage. That matters. And in small dosages, it's just like a cup of coffee, at least they say. It's nothing really is good for you unless it's water, oxygen, or but we're all gonna have our vices. People are still gonna drink. People are still gonna eat fatty foods from McDonald's. Nothing is great for you. It's just what are you willing to risk? Like me, my favorite thing from a fast food restaurant is a spicy chicken sandwich from Wendy's, and it is horrible for you. But I'm still gonna eat it because I love it. You know what I mean?
Sorry, John. I just read what Asbo put. The last comment in the feed.
Rub hot sauce on your nuts for 3 days.
Yep, 3,000 subs, and I'll get the hot sauce out, and I'll
Frank,
get a bag of walnuts, and they belong to me. So that'll be rubbing it on my nuts.
it has to be Frank's Red Hot though.
Yeah.
I put that shit on everything.
Jim Rockwise said, "Hey, DIY Vapor, try this one. It's
Ah,
great." Try which one, Jim?
oh
I
shit.
guess he's gonna post a recipe up, or has posted one. Let me have a look up through the.
Hey, are you good to take over soon?
Am I good to take over?
Yeah, because in like
Yep.
20 minutes, I have to pick up the wife.
Well, do you know what? In 20 minutes, I really should be thinking about ditching this anyway,
Okay,
because I've got to get up early for work.
yeah, I don't mean to cut it short. It's just like
No,
time
no,
flies by
it
and
needs
stuff.
to be anyway. So otherwise, I mean, we've been on for a while now.
I
I
mean,
don't know how long, but
I guess that's a good thing though. Time goes by when you're having fun. So
yep.
that's all
That's why my streams go much faster when I'm on my own.
good. Fuck you, man.
You can feel the love, right? Oh, there we are. There's Jim coming back with his. All right. Fuji apple 2%, forest fruit 3%, jungle juice 1%, and 1% sweetener. I'll probably leave out the sweetener, but the rest of it sounds pretty damn good. Yeah, we're going to give you about 20 more minutes, folks, and then me and John are going to turn in for the night. Well, not together, obviously, but
And don't tell them.
yeah, I know. But what happens behind the scenes stays behind the scenes.
All right, I got some of this dripped on my RDA. Let's see how it came out. They call it Grape Pizzle. It's the Snoop Dogg in me. All right, let's see. Wow. Not what I was expecting, but freaking interesting and good at the same time.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck, I don't even know how to. I'm sorry for swearing. I gotta stop swearing. It's like grape soda / Kool-Aid, but it has like this cool note. You know what it is? It's those grape push-up pops.
Oh
Those
yeah,
little,
yeah,
those stupid things you put in the freezer, those
yeah.
little plastic things.
There's a video for you, John. You have to see what they're called and name something like that.
It's exactly that. It really is. It has the cooling effect and everything. It's wonderful.
Cool. I wish I had the ingredients for it. I've got like one grape.
I love like when like you're trying to make something, but like you're trying to go for something, but it comes out different. But it's a pleasant different, and you're just like
Right,
wow because you weren't expecting it.
right. Ah, my
This is
batteries are
this
going.
this really is video worthy. I would suggest anything, shake and vape. So guys, if you want this recipe, mix it up. Good shit.
Do you know what I said about gummy bears? I want gummy bears now.
Speaking of that, I gotta see if I got the gummy bears. I think I did. I got gummy candy from them. Tell me I got the gummy bears, man.
Shit, where are my gummy bears? I've lost them. There, got them. I've also got DIY Man here, which I've been dying to try. I think I made a video on it. Or did I? Shit, I don't remember.
Oh wait, mine says gummy candy.
No, that's right. That's it.
Oh, it is.
Some
Okay.
people package it as gummy bears and some people package it as gummy candy.
Because I thought I got it. I'm just like, wait, no, I didn't get it. Ooh, that does smell good.
If anyone can remember, including you, John, did I ever put out a video with DIY Man mixing it? I don't think I have. I think I recorded one but never aired it because I wanted to make sure it was right.
I can remember you mentioning it once, but I don't know if you actually made a video on it. Because no offense, I fall asleep on half of your videos.
No, that's fine. That's what they're there for. At least you're not throwing up like I'm watching yours. Touche, bitch.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, David Leone said, I think you did. And I may have called it something else, David, because it's got Serial 27 in it. And I remember mixing it and I remember making the video for it. And I think at the end, yeah, I did. Because I said, oh, there's a muffin man, a milk man. Now, because I'm DIY Vapor, there's a DIY man.
Yes, that sounds about right.
Well, let's taste it. It's like a cereal biscuit kind of thing. It's got lemon in it.
Man, I wish I had more time. Should have
Lemon.
mixed the damn gummy bear.
I know what it is. I know exactly what it is. It's sugar cookie, lemon, and milk. It's a sugar cookie dipped in milk. A lemon sugar cookie dipped in milk. I remember making it now.
Oh, that's another thing that's been falling short. Like, I've had good sugar cookies, but like I haven't like tasted one like that is like blow your mind sugar cookie. Like I
Right.
think it could be done so much better.
No, I agree with you.
Like, you know what I mean? It's just like there's a little bit something that's missing. Like with the whole experience.
Do you know what? The batteries are going in this fucking thing. No, they ain't. What's wrong with this? I need to turn it up or do something. Let's turn that bitch up.
To turn it up.
Do you know what? That jungle juice has messed up my taste buds now. All I can taste is jungle juice.
Later, Aspo. Have a good night, man.
Yeah, later. Good to see you. Alright, let's put that away. Let's put it on. I have to taste test that another night because that jungle juice has done me in.
You know what? I'm just going to make this... if you guys want this grape pizzle recipe, I'm just going to make it public because I feel like it's definitely good enough. And it's good as a shake and vape right now. I would definitely be able to vape this every day. And that's pretty much my criteria with making shit public.
Oh, John, what's your experience with ELR? Because when I put stuff on there,
shit,
they'd put like a star on it immediately, like 1 star, and they'd come in and bash it. I put the milkman up there, and it was pretty close.
Some guy said this the other day.
Yeah, some guy said, oh, it's supposed to be a strawberry Pop-Tart, and I was like, you ignorant bastard, you've never vaped it. There's no strawberry in it whatsoever. Mm-hmm. I can't taste it anyway.
I have my own theory about that. I think because me and you share a lot of like subscribers and shit, and a lot of people come. I think there's like probably one person that lurks around and just trolls the shit out of us in that way. They'll like put 1 star on it or put a dislike on your video right away.
Oh
But
no,
it's only one person. It's
that's
only
me that
one
does
person.
yours.
I
I said
found
that.
you.
Yeah, that's me that does yours. Yeah. Shit.
I
No, but
found you.
I know what you mean. I get it all the time. Not that it worries me that much, but shit.
No, because what people don't get is when it comes to YouTube, even if you put the dislike button, that actually helps us because what that shows is interaction and what they call it is engagements. And that
Yes.
actually helps us as a channel to have you hit the dislike button. But we also rather like you hit the like button though.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean.
Yeah. Like or hate, we'd take them all, right?
Yeah, pretty much. But like, yeah, I got that the other day. I literally just like I started doing staggered releases to my little problem with ELR, people clicking off my videos for that. So I'm like, okay, well, I'll do staggered releases like a subscriber requested. So I finally ended up putting up some of my recipes that were staggered releases right when I put them up. Some person, and that's me saying it nicely, some person just immediately one started. I'm like, what the hell?
Oh, weak battery again. I got a weak battery in every single mod all of a sudden. Right. Let's go get 3 more for this one. Because I'm on gummy bears now, and gummy bears has got to be right. Jungle juice is the juice of the devil. I've just vaped it. Do you know what? I quite like it, so I must be the devil.
Thanks, Call Me Tut. I really appreciate your subscription.
Yeah, I'm all for caring for special needs as well.
I wet my own ass.
You said ass. Oh dear, now it's getting bad. Alright. Oh, my damn door won't shut.
Well, you got to go out with a bang.
Huh? The door won't shut. Why the fuck?
Oh, who's special needs now?
Yeah, I can't get my mod door to shut. That is weird.
This great man. I'm not even kidding.
It
Like,
doesn't.
this is good.
It doesn't shut without any batteries in there either. Something's moved. Oh, I see what it is. The magnets come out. The magnets come out on one side. Can you see? You see that? It's got the little. Look, there's one side. Oh, there's one side right there. The magnet recessed, right there,
Yeah.
and then the other one's got the little metal connector that it connects to on it. So I'm gonna have to glue it back in.
I have the same exact problem with this model right here, the G-Proof by Smock.
Right.
With the touchscreen. Like, look at it right there. See?
Yep. Oh yeah. Yeah. That's
See, it
what
just
I've got
kind of
here.
hangs on there. Like, needs to be glued back in or something.
There we go. I've taken it out. I'm gonna have to take it out every time, and yeah, I'm gonna have to glue it back in. Oh well, it's no big deal. I've used the crap out of it. It's 18 months old now. I'll buy another one. That's how much I like it.
It's a shame. I really thought I'd like that mod a lot more, the G-Proof. But you know what? It's more flashy than anything. But when it comes to performance, it just does something about it. Just doesn't hit as hard as like say even the Alien does. The Alien is a wonderful little mod besides the paint.
Yes,
But
it is.
everything else, that thing is a really good mod. It puts out good power.
It's perfect. Look at it. Look, it just sits in your hand, and then you just push with the palm of your hand, and it fires.
Yeah, that's my daily mod. I use it everywhere. Yeah. But look at mine. Look at it.
Yeah, I know.
But then
you're not. Well, like this thing, like it's got old. But it's stayed on, but it's just been worn.
Well, see, with my RX-2 I ended up like just stripping it on the front and the back.
That looks pretty good.
Yeah, worked out pretty good. But yeah, this is my workhorse mod. I think of it like as my construction mod because it just gets the shit beaten out of it. It looks ugly, but it fucking performs like a champ. Not to mention I have those doo-doo brown LGs that freaking last forever.
Do you know what? I've got a question for you, John. What do you do for a living?
Nothing important.
Nothing important.
No, I work security.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I take what I can get. Tough economy.
Yeah, okay. I just wondered. I was like, damn.
Yeah, that's why I work them odd hours, and I work like overnights, and like then I do like 40 hours in 3 days. So, yeah. But it is what it is. Job market isn't too good in Rhode
Oh,
Island.
someone said, this Blaze, my Sageli 150 after 3 years is kicking like new, and I've been trying to kill it. Guess what this is, Blaze? It's a Sageli 150. And it's what's got my wickless coil on it. And I use it day in, day out to test juices. And it is going just as strong. It's been hit, bashed. What I like about it is it came with a silicone cover. It comes with it. So when I open it up, there's hardly any marks on it. It's like it was when it was new.
Hey, Chris.
Yeah.
Can you wrench me even for a second so I can post a link?
Oh, do you know what? You should have been wrenched anyway. Say something in there so I can grab you real quick.
Okay.
I don't even want to know what you're going to put in there. And it hasn't come up yet for me.
Really?
No. No, I don't see it.
Really?
Really? No, I don't. Look. Here it comes. Here it comes. Twist my nuts and wrench me. There we go. Gotcha. I'll put. Do I put report or remove? Put user in timeout.
Yeah, there we go.
There you go.
That's the one.
You're wrenched.
Okay, so I should be able to do it now. My recipe. Yeah, they wanted my recipe. Oh yeah, now I think changed to a wrench. Cool. All right.
What does that change on your end, John?
It just my name instead of black, it turns to blue.
Oh, right,
and then
just the blue bit.
Okay.
Okay, you just wanted it so it stand out. Plus, you should be wrenched anyway. I'm just going to leave you wrenched.
Well, no, because in order to post links in the chat, you have to have a wrench.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, and they wanted the link to the push pop recipe.
Well, I'm going to leave you wrenched anyway.
Oh, cool. I guess I can wrench you in mine possibly.
And then that way, Katie, I don't think can kick another wrench. I don't think.
I don't know. I'd like to know because it'd be funny to get her back.
Yes, it would. Do you know what I'll do? When she comes in next time, on Saturday when you come in, John.
Yeah.
All right. What I'll do, I'll say, "Hey, John, are you ready?" I'll put something like that, and I'll demote her, and you kick her out.
Yeah, you get that fucker back.
Yeah, I'll get her on. Katie's gonna be pissed. Yeah, no shit, David.
Nobody tell her in the Facebook group.
Yeah,
either.
Nobody say nothing.
Don't be one of those people.
No, and what I'll do is I'll get her in Facebook on the messenger, just like you did with me that time. When you said they kicked me.
Yeah, I'm just like, what just happened? Yeah. Like, I didn't even know what happened. I'm just like, it never happened. I was like, oh.
And I'll say to her, I'll say, Katie, are you okay? I'll type to her. And she'll say, because she'll come back and say, I got kicked. And I'll say, yeah, John done it. Yeah, we should get our own back on her, definitely. We'll make that happen.
David Leon, my boss is moving to Rhode Island. He got a job out there or something. Oh, that's pretty cool, man. It's very hard to get jobs out here. I mean, Rhode Island's economy isn't too great. That's why I'm slumming it here on YouTube for pennies on the dollar. Not even pennies, like pesos on the dollar.
Oh, yeah, well, I've got an interesting job, I guess. I do have an interesting job. I do something different nearly every day.
I know. I saw I remember when you got stranded or whatever. I'm like, that must be cool because you showed a picture of you in your truck or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's not a bad job. You get to be around highways all the time and see different areas. And I'm pretty sure Carolinas are pretty vast highways.
It is. And I almost went out up into Virginia earlier. I drove about 7 or 8 hours today. Went up, laid a road out and ready for a crew to come in, and then took some recordings of other roads, and then other times I'll be 3 or 4 days in the office training people, and other days I'll be doing something else or looking into safety stuff. Right now we're building another truck and I'm involved in that, so I've got tons of different stuff to do at work, and I don't have a schedule. I make my own, so it's kind of cool.
It works out awesome, man. I hate to do this, man, but
yeah,
I think we gotta You know.
All right, folks, we're going to knock this on the head. I appreciate you all coming in. Again, it's been fun having John here. I appreciate you being here, John. Thank you. It's always a
Yeah,
pleasure.
man, I have a lot of fun.
And yeah, thanks to you all for your support. And it's been a lot of fun. I enjoy these. And it's going to be an every Wednesday occurrence. Next week would be on John's channel.
Yep, next week on my channel, you'll be doing the mixing with the cameras and stuff.
Yep.
Or maybe I could figure out a way to do it too. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
We're learning as we go.
Yep. Yep. We'll sort it out.
But
all
again,
right.
really, thank you everybody for watching. Thank you, Chris, for having me on your channel. It's always a blast, really.
All right. Well, it's a pleasure, John. And all right. And then once I kick you out in a second, I'll tell everyone what I really think of you.
Okay, yeah. I wouldn't expect anything less.
It's good that you got a sense of humor. Thank God for that. You'd have to have one. All right then. Well, let's go and knock it on the head. Good night to you, John. Good night to everyone else, and have a safe evening.
All right. Bye, guys.